Two turn. I want to say. Two turn. I want to say I appreciate you over the years, bro. Real shit. Trust me, brother. Your support means a lot. Trust me. So thank you over the years. You always like you damn near always the first one in here. Jay Crummel appreciates you as well. Good morning to everybody that's in here so far. Even good morning to the people that's going to replay the show today. Just to welcome back to another daily fact and stat show Monday through Friday. It's my first time being able to do a show on a Thursday right here in my seat. So that's a blessing in itself. I do have a end time in mind though. 1:30, roughly 2 o'clock when that first NBA game come on. And I don't even know how many people gonna come in here, bro. Like, people mind is so accustomed to it's a Thursday, okay, it's not gonna be a show today. Like, it's a Thursday, I know it ain't gonna be a show today. So I know that's in the back of people's mind so much. So I'm probably gonna be going through the show myself for real. Hold on. But either way, you and Justin Crummel being in here so far, I appreciate y'all. I wonder if I should. I wonder if I should. I think I have an idea. This is off the top of my head. I have an idea. I think I should do the NFL divisional round playoffs prediction / preview on Spaces. I think I'm gonna do that on Spaces tomorrow. That just hit my mind. NFL divisional round playoffs predictions. I think I'm gonna do that on Spaces. That just hit my mind, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna do that. But either way, for the folks that's in here so far today, the show is gonna be pretty straightforward today. Amazing night of college basketball. We're gonna talk about some of the college basketball action from last night. Excuse me. After that, I'm going to dive into all the NBA games from last night as well, recap those games, talk about how the Clippers are, I think they are the hottest team in the West right now. Again, I hope they prove me wrong. Y'all know what I said about them probably a month ago. I said I don't think they're ever going to reach over 500 this year. I know they were like 6-21 or something like that, and I made a bold prediction that at any point this season they would not get over 500. That's 22-21. 30-27 and so forth. So they're rolling. They're playing good basketball. Kawhi's playing good basketball. More importantly, and anything to not give that OKC team a top 5 pick, because I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared. / also I was scared because it was going to get really wild. We was going to see some. It was going to get really wild. Next, we're going to pick up the NBA Power Rankings. Again, if I'm the only one up here, I will pick it up myself, which is totally fine. I will pick it up myself and knock the Power Rankings out live on the show. And then I'm going to try to fill the room and fill the show a little bit. I just got this call this morning in my mind to potentially do the NFL Divisional Round preview on Spaces. Might be more interactive. Might meet new people, hear different opinions and different thoughts, versus in comparison to what we typically hear all the time, which is then in itself is still fine as well. So I may or may not do that. I think I'm leaning to doing it. We'll see how it goes. And then after that, I'll be able to spend some time posting clips, making clips, and posting clips, making clips, and getting on TikTok probably and gaming a little bit and things like that. So, or whatever the case may be. Excuse me. I want to say appreciate y'all for all the support so far. If you're on the YouTube side of things, make sure, or even if you watch this back while you're on YouTube, hit the thumbs up button for me. That helps the algorithm out for anybody that's surfing on YouTube to come across facts and stats. Also, if you want to extend your support for the platform, feel free to send a super chat and or super thanks The amount does not matter to me. I'll be grateful, appreciative, and blessed and thankful. Last but certainly not least, if you are not a member on the YouTube side of things, I would love for you all to become a member as well. And then the same for the Twitch folks. If you're watching on Twitch, just thank you. We almost at 1,700 followers. I'm sorry, 1,700 subscribers would be crazy. We almost at 1,700 followers, and that's a blessing in itself. So, just gotta continue to thank God, keep going, stay consistent, never lose faith, because you never know when your breakthrough can come. You never know when anything can change in your life, to be honest. God knows, though. That's one thing I can tell you. Or that's one thing that I can say. God knows. Never worry. If you follow God, you will be good. Always. Amen. Pray every morning, pray every night. Pray before every meal. All right, so last night, guys, we had an amazing night in college basketball. Literally the title of the show today, because it was just that great. You typically, in my opinion, you typically have the great games on well, this is how college basketball goes. You have your Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and then your Saturdays. To me, the better games are always on Tuesdays in comparison to Wednesdays. But last night, I mean, my goodness. It's like we were spoiled with how many good games came on yesterday. Like, literally spoiled. I'm going to start off with my team at the top real quick. And then I'll work my way down and around. And I'm not going to act like I watched every single game. Chime in on some scores and box scores and things like that. But from a Kentucky perspective, we beat LSU 75-74 on a game winner from Malachi Marino. And I wasn't impressed. I came into the game like, man, I won't even be surprised if we lose, because that's just how we've been playing basketball. This team hasn't been a good basketball team damn near in the whole 17 games that we played this year. / also not been a healthy basketball team. Jaden Lowe, a guy that we got to transfer here, was expected to be our starting point guard, and he messed up his shoulder about a month ago. Tried to play through it. Had season-ending shoulder surgery he got shut down because of his shoulder. I'm sorry. Literally a couple of days ago. JQ, transfer from Arizona State, originally committed to us before his freshman year at Arizona State. He didn't play the last two games. So this whole season just been bad, right? Spent a lot of money on the roster, and nothing really been working in our favor. Last night, though, the same story that has been all year literally popped up again. Oh, snap. I got to type I'm live on this. My bad. The same story that has been all year literally popped up again. And, hold on. And that's slow starts, non-spacing, things of that nature. But we have a guy who was projected to be the preseason SEC Player of the Year, Otega Owe, that stepped up big time in the second half. He finished the game with 21 points. He probably had like 10 or something like that in the second half in general, where it was crunch time the most. And we had one of our better three-point shooting games as a team. We knocked down 10 threes in yesterday's game. It was 43% from the three-point line. And Owe had 3 of them. We needed every single one of them. He had 21 points. Denzel Aberdeen had 17. Malachi had 10 with the game winner. It was a much better locked-in Kentucky team in the second half, a much better offensive team in the second half, a much better defensive team in the second half, and we couldn't have got the win without Owe. Although Owe did go to the line, and he did split. And then we fouled LSU, and their guy missed 2 free throws. If he makes one of them, then LSU has a chance to send it to overtime potentially. He missed both. We got the rebound. We called a timeout. We called a timeout, and Malachi did the rest. So shout out to Malachi for that. Shout out to the guys for falling down 22-38 at the end of the first half and still having the will and the grit and the fight to come back and even outscore them in the second half 53-36 and get the victory. So we needed that. We now 2-2 in conference play. LSU is 0-4 in conference play. And they played good, though. In the first half, they played good. Even sometimes, some periods in the second half, they played well as well. So, either way, it was good to see us walk out with that victory. And, yeah, man, this Still not feeling good about the team. Still not having to be a Kentucky fan this year. The future is still not looking bright. So some things are still not changing. But all in all, to get that victory last night, it was very much needed, I would say, and rather impressive. I think this was the second largest comeback in Kentucky history to get the win. I think the first was like Rick Pitino. I think the graphics said Rick Pitino was down like 30 something, and they came back and won. Mark Pope and guys went down by as many as 18 and got the comeback victory. So shout out to Kentucky, man. Hopefully they keep it rolling. I think we got Tennessee on Saturday, and we needed a win like this to sort of kind of try to turn our season around or head in the right direction, I'll say. Last night, I'm pointing out some other key games from last night. I'm going to start at the top. Arizona and Arizona State, they played late. I think their kickoff time was 10:30 or 11. And Arizona was like crazy favorites in this game, like minus 20, 20 and a half, somewhere in that ballpark. And Arizona State kept it close the entire game. And they had a couple of chances towards the end, but, you know, a team like that, in comparison to a team like Arizona, you can keep it close, but it's hard to ultimately come down with the victory. So they struggled in that aspect. Jaden Bradley hit a big shot for Arizona down the stretch of that game. Coed Pete, lottery guy in this upcoming draft. He had 24 points, 10 rebounds, and then they also had Toby Awaka come off the bench and get him 25 points. So Arizona remains undefeated, where we saw a couple of undefeated teams lose yesterday. We'll get to that in a second. Vandy for sure is one. Arizona moved to 17-0 on the year. So shout out to Arizona, and also shout out to Arizona State for keeping the game close and giving us a good watch, I'll say. We had this game up on the full screen. Michigan took care of business against Washington, separated themselves in the second half. Purdue went down behind Iowa early in this game, but it was good to see Purdue come back with the victory as well. They moved. What are they on the season now? I think they're 16-1. Yeah, they're 16-1 and 6-0 in the Big Ten. So shout out to Purdue. All-Star Murray, I hope so. Jamal Murray's having a hell of a season, bro. Duke versus Carolina. The game was on the screen, but it was like it's Duke. I said Carolina, California. I wasn't all the way keyed in, you know what I'm saying? But you know the same old for them. You're gonna have your main two guys lead the way in scoring and production or whatever you can think of, and that's Cameron Boozer and Isaiah Evans. Isaiah Evans has the green light to shoot whatever type of shot that he wants. As you can see, he shot 13 threes in yesterday's game. He knocked down 4 of them. He finished with 17 points. And then Cameron Boozer pretty much has been the same all year. 21 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists. On the season, he's averaging 23, 9, and 4 on 57.8% from the field. So that's pretty much just who he's been the whole entire year, while shooting 36% from 3. And I'm always continue to say this. That is the biggest difference. Now, it's more. It's more. Don't get me wrong. That is the biggest difference when it comes to Cameron Boozer, Coed Pete, Caleb Wilson. Caleb and Coed don't shoot. Like, they just don't shoot. I even saw a tweet yesterday. I think what's his Twitter name? Sam. What's his Twitter name? Sam. I can't remember his name. Here, yes, Sam. Yes, Sam. I saw this tweet yesterday. Where is it at? And I literally said this before. The Caleb Wilson projection for the NBA is super fun. It's basically UNC utilizing him as if he's Giannis in college, and it's obviously wildly effective. Facts. This man gets like a damn near 20-point double-double in every single game. But the thing is, though, can he get strong enough to be that in the NBA and be a star? Can you be strong enough to be a guy that everything runs through you in the NBA? You're the focal point, and you're the star player. And then if he doesn't, what is he then if he doesn't shoot? The guy don't shoot the basketball, y'all. So it's like if he gets to the NBA and there's obviously bigger, stronger, faster defenders in the NBA and they can guard him in a certain way, how effective can he be? And that's basically what this, if he's working inside the 3-point line. And that's basically what this tweet is saying. Now, I'm not saying, I don't think he's saying that Caleb won't get stronger or Caleb won't get better or Caleb won't get faster. But the inability to shoot and space the floor and stretch the floor, even mid-range area, right? I mean, he got a little turnaround here and there and things like that. But you want your bigs to space the floor in the NBA today. I still think Caleb Wilson will be a special player when it's all said and done. But that tweet caught my eye because that's something that I literally said about him shit a couple of months ago, to be honest. So shout out to Sam for that. Oh, what did he just say? He said he gonna hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that's exactly why UNC lost. Yep, that's exactly why UNC lost. And funny enough, they lost that game because they did not know how to handle the pick and roll. Speaking of UNC, we're gonna jump there. They did not know how to handle the pick and roll, and both of the threes that they hit late literally came. Hold on. It's still early, bruh. Both of the threes that they hit late came on Caleb Wilson. He was lackadaisical on the pick and roll. He was lackadaisical on the screen. I don't know if he was playing drop. I don't know what he was doing. It was really no effort, to be honest. He didn't get the double-double, but he had 26 points, 11 for 16 from the field, 4% from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, and 3 stocks. And same as Cameron Booth. That's what Caleb Wilson been this whole entire year. He's averaging 20, 11 on 58.2% from the field. When you look at the inability to shoot the three, I would say, he just don't take them. He don't take them. And if he do take them, he don't really make them. That's why he don't take them. So either way, still a top 5 pick in upcoming draft. Still, I expect to get stronger, be better at the NBA, even better in the NBA. And hopefully he goes to the right organization that believes in him as a core piece, a franchise piece, and whatever the case may be. Stanford side of things, Tez said he found out about this dude 2 weeks ago. And I found out about him yesterday. Tez was said, watch out for number 1 on Stanford. I didn't know who he was at all. I saw he was a freshman. Looks like his name is Ibuka Okori. And he had 36 points. That's a new career high for him. He was 12 for 20 from the field, 3 for 5 from the three-point line, and 9 for 11 from the free throw line. And he did an amazing job at getting pretty much any shot that he wanted. And he also had one of the biggest plays to help shift the game. I think it was like 83 to 79 or 87 to 87 to 83, somewhere in that ballpark. Wherever it was. It was a 4-point game. North Carolina ball. They're running like a screen action or something like that. Or a pin down for another guard to come to the top of the key and get the ball. And Ibuka read the lane, got the steal. And instead of potentially going down by 6 or 7, that put Stanford back down by 2. Then after that, they shifted everything. After that, they shifted literally every single thing. So, Ibuka Okori, I'm going to be keying on this guy. I want to see if he's going to actually have a chance to be an actual NBA player / NBA guard. Look like he's 6'2". Again, freshman, averaging 23 on the season. Let me see what he's shooting from 3. He's only shooting 32% from 3. Shaggy, what's good? TJ, who you talking about? Caleb been doing that all season? So, Ibuka Okori, college basketball folks. Tez put me on yesterday. I'll be sort of kind of tapping into him going forward. They also had a lot of key guys hit threes, and you can see UNC just struggled from when it came to guarding the three-point line, point blank, period. Jeremy Dan Smith was 6-7 from 3. He hit a big 3 down the stretch. And then Ryan also was 5 for 9 from 3. They went 16 for 28 from the three-point line. UNC made 6 threes. You're not winning a game in college basketball. This is college basketball where the team makes 10 more threes than you. You're not winning a game in college basketball like that. I'm sorry. This is a 40 minutes of action, not 48. And sometimes that 48, the NBA level can help you. This is a 40 minute of action type of game. So shout out to Stanford, man. They was down as many as like 10 or 12 points in the first half. Went on a run to close out the first half. Was only down by 2. Let me see. Yeah, UNC largest lead was 12. That was in the first half. It was like 34 to 22. Went on a run to close out the first half. Was 47 to 45. Then after that, fed off their home crowd. Fed off of Corey. Fed off the 3-point shot making. And also just fed off UNC inability to guard the 3-point line. So that's what led them getting their win. I'm going to be tapping into Ibuka going forward. TJ said he's been doing it all season. I want to see what he about. I want to see if his game can translate to the NBA. And will that size matter? 6'2", sort of kind of like he in like Reed Sheppard range probably. What else? Illinois took care of business again. Northwestern, they got the win 79 to 68. This was a good game to watch down the stretch. BYU got the win over TCU 76 to 70. AJ Debanta is on a streak right now. AJ Debanta is comfortable more and more right now. Oh snap! My bad, Tiz. I was rapping. I might open up the Discord if you want to chime in on college basketball. If not, that's cool. I'm rolling today. I was just rolling today. But AJ is more and more comfortable, and you can see it, and it's really nothing to say, man. I mean, I said yesterday when I was watching the game, the dude looked like a freaking demigod. Like if y'all used to play 2K, when 2K first brought the rec, 2K, bro, people could make like 7-foot small fours, and they can do everything on the basketball court, literally everything. They can do everything on the basketball court, and that's what AJ is. Like he not 7 foot. Black, what's good, bro? He not 7 foot. He ain't nothing like that. But he can do every single thing on the basketball court and get to any spot where he want to get to it, and do damn near anything that he want to do. Literally, yesterday he was inefficient. 8 for 22 from the field. Hold on. Why is this giving me trouble? Oh, excuse me. 8 for 22 from the field. Hold on. All right, there we go. 8 for 22 from the field. Yeah, 25 points, 6 rebounds, perfect from the free throw line, and only 2 turnovers. Again, he's on a crazy streak right now of scoring 20 or more points in like I think 10 straight games in a row. In the Big 12, he's approaching or maybe approaching Trae Young's record of like 18 games in a row, or 17, I think, whatever it is. Games in a row scoring 20 or more. And all them games, literally, while he's scoring 20, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of these games, the more impressive thing about this to me, all of these games, he shot over 50% from the field besides last night. Every single game besides last night, he shot 50% from the field. He's not just out there chucking and doing whatever, because the first game he even shot over 20 shots was literally last night. Last night was the first game he shot over 17 shots on this streak, and last night was the first night he shot under 50% on this streak. But he still made sure he made the timely buckets and the timely plays, the timely and ones, or get into the free throw line in general to help BYU hold off TCU, who played really damn good in this game. So I got nothing bad to say about TCU for sure. I think it might have been Richie that hit a big three on the left wing towards the end of that game as well. I believe it was Richie. Richie Saunders finished with 18 points. Robert Wright had 15. They came to the party a little bit late, but it was still enough to help BYU ultimately get the win. Moved to 4-0 in the Big 12 and also 16-1 on the overall season. My brother, you got anything to add on? But whenever you want to stop me, bro, just let me know if you want to circle back to a game or whatever the case may be, because I've been sort of kind of rocking through a little bit. Because I know a lot of people are not used to a show being on a Thursday. Oh shit, you come through my computer. Hold on. What'd you say, bro?
No, son, I'm listening. You flowing right now.
All right. Yeah, my bad. All right. So, pointed out a lot of these big matchups and big wins. I'm going to move over to Texas Tech real quick. 88-74. Another Big 12 team. I got that conference is crazy. I'm not going to lie, bro. To have a conference where you got Houston, Arizona, BYU, Texas Tech, Iowa State, and for whatever it's worth, I'm going to just say Darren Peterson. That's amazing, bro. Like, the Big 12 might be the best conference in college basketball this season. Not even might. I think they are the best conference in college basketball this season.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
It was always, to me, the SEC. I think this is the first year where I can openly say I think it's the Big 12 this year. So, I mean, just the array of teams and the talent that they have in this conference is amazing to witness and watch, to be honest, on a night-to-night basis. And if anybody want to join the stage to talk about college basketball, please feel free to join the stage through the Fact and Stats Discord. The Discord will be pinned on YouTube. And the Discord, you also see Nightbot post messages in the chat about the Discord literally every like 30 minutes or something like that. So keep that in mind as well, guys. Thank y'all for all the support. Again, this is the first Thursday where I was hosting the show on Twitch and YouTube, and I don't know how long. So I already had in my mind that I'm gonna sit up here and flow with myself and talk. And whoever came up, came up. Either way, I was gonna sit up here and talk. We got the first NBA game at 2:00. I wanted to end around 1:30, 2:00. I didn't make my video on the Texans and freaking Steelers game yet, but I posted like 3 videos yesterday. I got like 3 videos to post today. So if y'all ever feel like I'm ending early or I'm not trying to talk or whatever the case may be, it's because I'm making more time for the behind the scenes stuff so more people can find out about Facts and Stats and they can make their way in here at 11 a.m. So that's what it's all about for me. Just want to give y'all an update on that. Like even yesterday to the power rankings thing, they was having a quote unquote, I guess a good debate or whatever the case may be. I tried to butt in a couple of times. After that, I'm not about to fight it. Like, bro, I can end this right here and go post like 2-3 videos, in which I did, and get some people to subscribe and things like that, and have some conversation with people in my comments that would comment under the video. Because it was always another day. Like the power rankings can still happen today, and it still is going to happen today. Even if I'm up here doing it by myself, it's still going to happen today, literally. So just want to give y'all that quick little update. Sometimes I will be ending like sometimes if it's 2:30 or 2:00, do not be afraid. I done gave y'all a show for 4 to 6 hours, damn near for 4 straight years. So just keep that in mind. Sometimes it's gonna be a 2-hour show. Sometimes it's gonna be a 3-hour show. But do not think I'm not being productive after that. I'm always trying to think of ways to improve the platform and things like that. Next, one of the better teams in the SEC, nigga, I was delusional. I'll be the first to admit it. I compared Coach Cal time in Kentucky to John Harbaugh time in Baltimore. Speaking of John Harbaugh, congratulations. Can't wait to chime in on you when we get to the NFL potentially today. But I said it was Coach Cal time. And deep down it was. And I also said it was John Harbaugh time. 100,000% it was. And the thing that slipped my mind about John is he always going to get them guys. Like John Harbaugh always going to get, I said John Harbaugh, excuse me. John Calipari is always going to get them guys to come play for him. He's always going to get them guys to coach. He's always going to get them 5 stars or the top ranked recruits within the top 25. He's just always going to do that. And this year, and matter of fact, I'm going to take some time out of my today as well to make my first video on him because I still haven't made a video on dude. And it's actually sad. But Darius A. Cuff Jr., 18 points, 13 assists, 0 turnovers. Another guy that screams lottery. When you think about the lottery, he is going in the lottery. 6'3" freshman from Detroit, Michigan. 20 points, 6 assists, 49% from the field on the season. 41% from 3. 42 basically percent from 3 on the season. And he turns the ball over 2 times a game. This is a guard that you will want to lead your team at the next level. This is a guard that you will want to try to build around and make life easier for him, and also why he's making life easier for others. So, shout out to Darius A. Cuff Jr., man. He's an impressive guard. This guy, if Coach Cal was at Kentucky, would be at Kentucky. Just the honest truth, to be honest. And I got to watch him an awful lot this season, and I watched the first half of that game yesterday before it got ugly. And you know he put on a performance. Obviously, Trayvon Brazile, this guy been there for like 4 years now. Maybe even 5. He chipped in with 13 points. Nick Pringle had 15. DJ Wagner had 12. Malik Thomas, another freshman off the bench for them. He had 21 points, 8 for 9 from the field, 5 for 5 from 3. And they stepped on South Carolina. They're 3-1 in conference play. They moved to 13-4 in the season. And Michi Johnson, who been, I think, his second year at not Ohio State. That's where he came from. At South Carolina, he had 29 points for South Carolina. So shout out to Arkansas. Shout out to Coach Cal. One thing I can say, even if you did not win championships with Coach Cal, right, in which we did not, we only won 1. Even if you did not win championships with Coach Cal, you were still going to enjoy the teams he put together because it was going to be so talented. It was going to be too much talent. Like, how could it not work? Like, don't get me wrong. The last team that we had that was just uber talented was his last year. Well, yeah, his last year. The Reed, Rob, and DJ and Justin and company team was crazy talented, but they struggled on defense. So you might have his teams where you got crazy talent, whether that's leaning probably to the offense side of the ball or just athletes in general. But you was always going to get guys, and you was always going to be excited watching Kentucky play, or you probably always going to be excited watching Arkansas play. They probably are excited back-to-back years watching them play. So yeah, man. I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Arkansas for getting a win yesterday. They took care of business. That's definitely a good bounce back win down for the Auburn game. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
Auburn smacked them
Yeah,
a couple days ago.
I was surprised too. I thought Arkansas was gonna win that game.
But I mean, we even when he was at Kentucky though, bro, we never really beat Auburn though. Like it's like he always has a hard time beating Auburn, especially when we used to go to Auburn. We never really used to win them games. Like we always really used to get smacked if you really think about it. Because Auburn had some crazy ass teams too, and they were just really kind of always just a little bit better. And I don't know, he just always had trouble coaching against Bruce Pearl.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I was like, nah. I thought he was gonna win because the line was like plus 100. I didn't bet on it, by the way, but yeah, I definitely thought Arkansas was gonna get them because I put some respect on Arkansas, but Auburn and that matchup against Coach Cal, or just in general, you can't rule them out. Or yesterday they did get beat by the same team we lost to, Mizzou. So, what?
They're gonna be tough in that tournament though, bro. Like they're gonna be a team that you don't want to see in that tournament because they got, like you said, Cal got is he always put together a team, bro, that's gonna be hard to go against, bro. And this one of his better teams. Like he got the guard play, which we always had the guard play, but man, he got the wings and the bigs to coexist to that shit, and you could tell he preached the Devin Booker role to Malik Thomas, bro. Like he flourishing in that 6-man role where he can go anywhere in the country right now and start for any team in the country. So it's some shit that he put together over there, bro. And he's just a good recruiter, bro. Best recruiter ever. So and he know how to persuade, bro. He know how to get niggas to gravitate to his plans and what he want to do, and give you a plan that he gonna have set for you to get to the next level. So he got everything he need over there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He, like, literally the bigs, the wings, the guard play. You got some bench production with him, with Malik Thomas. Sometimes Billy Richmond come off the bench. Malik Ewing come off the bench. Like, you know what I mean? He about 8-9 deep over there, bro. And the thing about it, you got DJ. You got mixed in experience with it too. And that was kind of the formula that he was trying to go to. Remember, he preached about it in a press conference, like the year before we got robbing them, where he wasn't going to go too freshman heavy. He go top heavy with the freshmen, but he want to mix it in with some experience. So you get the A-Cuff, you get the Malik Thomas, but then you also you keep Brazil. You know what I mean? You get Pringle, you get Malik Ewing from Florida State. Like you get Billy Richmond to stay. You get Carter to stay. Like the content, like the retention that he gets in recruits. Plus, on top of him hitting the portal, because his portal guys are always experienced guys. Like he never go to the portal to recruit guys who were just freshmen. No, if he go to the portal, it's going to be a junior or a senior mixed in of what he already got coming in or what he already got staying. So, and I think this team right here, like you said, is one of the best teams in the SEC. To be honest, they might be the best team in the SEC. I'm gonna be honest. Like, and I know they did just get smacked by Auburn, but I mean, I don't see no other team really better than them from top to bottom. Personally, like that's just where I'm at with it. From what I seen, I think they are the best team to me.
I ain't mad at that. Cause I can get with that, to be honest. And that was some good words on Ark and how they're mixing and matching up their team as well, with freshmen and also young talent. So shout out to Arkansas. I missed this game on me, but yeah, I watched this game as well right here. They had a chance to go 17-0, best start in program history. I'm referring to Vanderbilt, and they were behind early and never really could get the proper footing. I would say that they never could have put a string. They never could put together a string of drives to ultimately take the lead and also even maintain the lead or stop Texas from scoring. Like Vandy struggled on the road mightily yesterday. Like, I think if this was a home game, they obviously probably would have won. But Texas was rocking. Texas was popping. And they just could not get going. Texas had to answer every single time. Vandy struggled from the 4. Vandy only hit 9 threes, 36% from 3. And meanwhile, on the Texas side of things, they were on yesterday. 53% from the field, 41% from 3. And, you had guys like Tremont Mark, guy that returned. He had 21 points. Jordan Pope, 12. Dylan Swain, 14. And even Modest led the team with 22 points. So Texas had it going yesterday, man. Every time Vanderbilt tried to make a run in the second half, Texas hit a 3 or Texas hit a big shot. Literally every single time. And they just pulled the lead from 5-6 to 12-13 and ended up making a 16-point victory. So shout out to Texas. They was tight. They was hyped. They was turned. It was popping in there. Vandy, they had the chance. They still have it off to a really damn good start, 16-1. They were still ranked 10th in the nation yesterday, going into that game, and that was their first loss in conference play as well. Bray just dropped the fact in the chat. Shout out to Bray. I didn't even know that. Let me see. Texas got back-to-back wins against top 15 teams. Okay, Bray. Good stat. Alabama and Vandy back-to-back. Shout out to Texas. They don't got Trey Johnson anymore, but they still got some of the same guys, and they still got that damn good coach on the sideline, too. So, yeah, shout out to Bray. Good fact, Bray. Wait, I feel like they switched coaches. No, I think they're good.
Yeah, they did. I think they got rid of him.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I think they switched coaches. Yeah, I think they switched.
Yeah.
Black dude was I'm like, hold on. I think I'm saying non-facts. Hold on. Hold on. My bad, y'all. All right. The next game, Georgia and Ole Miss. I got the opportunity to watch a lot of this game. Because again, I'm trying to see what Georgia about for real. Whenever you have a team that's 14 and sitting at 14-2 on the season, and they were 2-1 in conference play heading into that game, and Ole Miss was not as good as they. Well, Ole Miss had a better start last year, and they sort of kind of trended downwards towards the end of the season. This year, they have not had a good start. They were 9-7 going into that game, and overtime game came down to literally a putback by the guard, and they got the win. AJ Stewart, I didn't know this literally until yesterday. Damn, shout out to Travis Perry. I forgot he went there too. AJ Stewart, I didn't know this literally until yesterday. He was literally on Ole Miss, and he had 22 shot attempts yesterday, 27 points. What are you doing in the season? 13. Damn, man, he had a lot of potential. Hopefully he can make his way. When he was at Wisconsin, I thought he was gonna be a dog. Damn, he went to 4 different schools in 4 different years. I mean, all 4. Damn, that's crazy. He got back-to-back 20 balls. He had 26 against Mizzou and then 27 against Georgia. Okay. AJ Stewart, Travis Perry, Kentucky transfer. What Travis doing?
He still got the same role as he had at all them other schools. He just don't start.
He just don't start.
Yeah.
He been bad, JT? JT said he been so bad.
Yeah, he haven't been shooting really. He started the season starting. He ended up going to the bench. Like, he ended up benching him. He started at the beginning though.
Hold on, y'all. My bad. I'm trying to in communication with him. Okay, yeah, it's better now. All right, yeah, that's better. All right, hold on. All right, so yeah, I was trying to tap into Georgia yesterday. Jeremiah Wilkinson, big game for them, 32 points. They was missing somebody. What's that dude that transferred to them from No, dude transferred from Georgia to UConn, right? Am I getting that right?
Yeah, Silas.
Yeah. He transferred from Georgia to UConn. My bad. Yeah, he transferred from Georgia to UConn. So yeah, I mean, bro, it was a good game, good SEC game. Ole Miss literally went to overtime, came down to, you ought to think, a lucky game winner. Right place, right time, and the ability to have the awareness to put the ball up at that late second and get it to go in. This was one of the many game winners, or one of the many game winners last night. So really, just shout out to Ole Miss. That's really what I got to say about that game. And Georgia, They're still off to a good year. I mean, a good start this season. A better start than many expected. So after, especially after losing Silas and then also I'm forgetting his name, Newell, Asa Newell, from last year. So either way, they're sitting at 14-3 now, 2-2 in conference play, and they're ranked within the top 25. So that's the most impressive thing about their start so far this season. Utah State took care of business against Nevada. They got to win 71-62. Where's the other? We're going Kentucky, and I'll let you chime in on Kentucky game too. Missouri pretty much handled Auburn pretty
Oh, you
easily.
you you already went past that.
Yeah, that was at the top. I always try to lead off with something I know
Okay,
I know
okay.
I can like start on, talk about a little bit. I'm missing a game winner, fool. It was Ole Miss Georgia. Um, what was the full court game again? Where they hit that half court game winner last night? SMU and Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, Boopy Miller, and then the third one was ours. So yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of the college basketball talks. I'll let you chime in on the Kentucky game. I said some things. You probably gonna
What
say
you
some of
say?
this. I was just first half bad defense. Not first half the offense not as good. Just bad start. Owe came into the year at the predicted or projected SEC Player of the Year. How he been riding to the occasion and stepping up for us. Last night what we got out of him is not what we get a lot, and that's him knocking down three threes in a game. Him shooting 50% from the 3 point line. Nothing with the scoring because that's who he is as a player, and we've been with an offense to run through him more than what it's been. But I think you said yesterday, and I peeped it 4 straight 20 balls. Since conference play started. So that's what we went out of Owe, and then obviously him getting to the line late in that game. Late, that wasn't a foul, by the way. I ain't gonna lie, but him getting to the line, and he missed one anyway, and then we obviously fouled dude. He missed both. If he don't miss both, we probably in overtime. We still run that same thing from Malachi, which you did yesterday. So, uh, man, it was good to see the team not give up. It was good to see the team have fight, determination, will to come back and ultimately complete the comeback. We got our first lead in the game with like 6 minutes to go or something like that, 5 minutes to go or something like that. And at one point in the game, we hit like 6 straight field goals, or something. So we was hot. We got hot in the second half. We was rolling. The players played like it was a home game. Like the players, then they weren't phased or rattled by the crowd at all, mainly in the second half. So, I'm not impressed with the season. I'm not happy to be a Kentucky fan, but to get a win like that, where you can fall to 1-3 in conference play and 10-7 on the season, nigga, we needed that, So, LSU they own 4 in conference play now. They sold the hell out of that game. They played really well in the first half. I want to key on them too. They played really well in the first half, but the story of this Kentucky season is a couple of things: injuries to Lowe, injuries to JQ. Lowe out for the year now. JQ didn't play the last 2 games, and then also just a much better second half team. Those are the main 2 things about the Kentucky season so far. Bad start, better second half team, injuries to 2 of our 2 best players to start this season and also throughout this season, and also Lowe was not out for the year. So, that's pretty much some of the main things that I said about the game last night.
Well, yeah. I was pretty gonna say a lot of similar things. So to just uh keep it short, I mean, bro, the biggest thing to me, like, me, I'm a, I'm a try to be realist. Like, you gonna win, you gonna lose. That's part of the game, bro. You can't win every game, but you just can't lose every fucking game either. So, but the biggest thing to me, bro, is it's the slow starts, bro. Like, I feel like the slow starts, the lack of energy, bro, and the, like I told you last, the lack of preparation, like it always bites us at the start of these games, bro. Like, niggas only we started this game down 16-3. Like,
Yeah,
we scored one bucket in like the first 5 minutes of the game. You know what I mean? And it's just, that's just been a tale of our season, but it's been a tale of our season for the past 2 years. Like, last year, you can go all the way back to last year. Duke fell down second half. Last year, Gonzaga fell down 20 at the first half, came back and won. Um, 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 damn, it's another big game. Uh, 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 I want to say Florida. came back and won them type of games. But like is and coming back in the second half and looking like a team and just playing better. But that's really that like I to me that's the biggest problem. Like you can't start games like that against good teams and always expect to go into the half, make adjustments, and then you're trying to come back and fight for fucking 20 minutes down 15, 16 at the half. A lot of that shit it doesn't work, bro, and you can't go into the games with lack of preparation, bro. And it's to me it's both. Like it's players and it's coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the players are responsible for it because they're the ones that's actually on the court playing. But this has been going on for 2 years, bro. So you kind of got to point the coaching at that. Like, what's the what's the plan? Like, what are we trying to do? Every game against a different team, you have a different game plan. It never looks like before the game when the game start and every team that we play, it never looks like we have a plan to know what the hell do we want to do for this particular game. And that's been going on for 2 years in a row now. So it's like, bro, that shit is really coaching, bro. Like I don't know what the problem is with that. Like I don't know why that keeps happening. Um, but I mean, Pope just been a second half adjuster for 2 years now, and you know what I mean. But you can't win like that, bro. That shit's not sustainable. So it's something has to change, bro. But like you said, the biggest thing, and normally when they do go down, bro, I can't even say it. I don't want to say it like this, like they do. They really never really just give up. Like they
Yeah.
never do. Like
Yeah.
even the last year team in the second half, they never give up. So I don't want to lie and say like, oh, we be tucking our tail, we go down, and it's like the game is over. Now the game is never over because we always show fight, and what I mean. Sometimes we fight back and win the game. Sometimes we fight back and still lose the game. But that's part of the game. But I mean, I think what I did see yesterday. I don't know if you peeped it, we started getting our energy, bro, in the second half where we'll get buckets. Like, we run out like 6 8 straight points, 6 straight 6 to 8 points straight in a row. But right after the bucket, we started pressing to
Mm-hmm.
slow the game down. You know what I mean? And I think that kind of changed the game a little bit because it wasn't just us letting in the second half particularly specifically we wasn't just letting LSU just get up the court and run they shit. You know what I mean? We press and we're killing 7 8 seconds off the shot clock. I mean like no, I'm tripping. That's 8 seconds. About 6 to 7 seconds off the shot clock for a press. You know what I mean? So now it's giving them limited time to go through their shit. And now by the time they take a shot, it's about 2 3 seconds left. Now you might get a layup or you might got to take a heave. And that to me that kind of changed the game, bro. Like you have to do different shit within the game to slow a team down. And I think once we started going on our run and once we started pressing them to slow the game down for us and having us have a chance to fight back into the game, I think that changed the game a lot. So is I think and that's coaching. So I'm still kind of 50-50 on Pope. Like he showed me some shit where I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what is this? Like, what's the plan? But then, like you said, in the second half for 2 years in a row, he also shows me in the second half of games, like, okay, you can adjust. Like, you are a good in-game adjuster. He really is. He
Yeah.
just, I think he get, I think he puts himself behind the 8 ball because he's so analytic driven. Like it's everything that he believes in is analytics. But today in modern basketball and college basketball, bro, you got to change your formula, bro. Like that shit don't always win.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like he never really changed his formula into the second half of these games when we already down 15 to 16 points. You know what I mean? And the thing that he been doing the past couple of games as well is we talked about last year too. Like all these problems are from a year ago, and like that's the biggest thing. Like why are we still having the same problems that we had a year ago, and we have a better far as individual? Because I still, even though it didn't work, like it's not working right now. It don't look like it's clicking, but individually, talent wise, this team is 1,000% better than last year's. It is, and I don't know what the problem is that like he can't coach the team. Like he can't coach talented players. Like I don't. That's kind of a red flag to me, bro. And like I'm just it's a red flag. So I mean he do show things in the game where he can adjust, bro. But it's like sometimes he get to a point where he just adjusts so late into the game, and sometimes it just be too late, bro. It be too late into the game. You should have been did this, and I do like how he's a soft guy, so he kind of cares about niggas' feelings. You know what I mean? It's called space spade. He does. But I do like the fact that he's now transitioning, and it might not just be him, it might be the staff as well on his ass and telling him in meetings and shit like, man, um, when a five is out there rolling, bro, you gotta let them play. Like you can't sub 2-3 minutes increments and make these niggas play in spurts because you can't get a rhythm playing 2-3 minutes and coming out the game. You can't. So I do like that he's transitioning into that now to the point where whatever five is rolling, you keep them in the game and you gotta live and die by that. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't stop the game, call timeout, we on a run, and then you subbing 2-3 niggas at a time, and now you're killing the whole rhythm of the game. So I do like that he's adjusting to that. But I'm still 50-50 on him though. It's some red flags into his coaching, but he do like when I'm watching the game, it do like he do certain things to where I'm like, okay, that was a good ass adjustment, Pope. Like I see what you seen, and I'm glad you fixed it.
Yeah.
And he do sometimes. So other than that though, bro, you know what I mean? A win is a win. It's conference play. Every win from this point on out counts. Um, Good win, buzzer beater win, cool. We still got the W on the Tennessee Saturday on the road. You know what I mean? You know, it's going to be a hostile environment, crazy environment. They're going to be ready to play because we Kentucky, but we got to go in there ready to play, bro. And the stat, we got to have a plan, bro. Like, it has to be a plan intact. We can't go on the road to a Tennessee and start the game slow and expect to win that game. We can't
Yep.
because Tennessee is better than LSU. So if we go down 16-3 against a Tennessee rather than the LSU, the game might be over before the shit even started. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? So it is what it is, bro. I'm like I said, it's a hard. The season didn't go. The season ain't going as playing with the talent that we have on the team. But the thing I will say that it's not over. Like it's definitely not over because the SEC, like you said, with the Big 12, it's not as strong as it was last year. You know what I mean? So you don't have to grind out in the win column to just keep yourself afloat. Nah, everybody is losing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not over, but they have to change, bro. They have to. The biggest thing to me, to when I'm summing up, is to start the game, bro. If you start the game better, and let's say, and I'm not even saying we may be winning going into the half, but goddamn, man, we can't be down 15. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you can't go into the half down 5-4. Like, give us a little breathing room so we don't got to come out the second half and bust our ass for the 20 minutes to come down 20. You can't do that, bro, against good teams. So,
Nah, that's
I
fact,
mean,
bro.
it
You
is what it
preaching.
is, bro.
You preaching, my brother. I ain't gonna lie. You preaching, my brother. I appreciate you, bro. Real shit. I appreciate you. Yeah, you just said a lot. You just said a good spill on Kentucky in that game last night. Always appreciate when you come up here and talk about some college basketball, bro. Real shit. I wanted to say, yeah, this just hit my mind literally at like 10:50. So if it hit my mind at 10:50 this morning, I probably have to act on it. I know it all depends, but I am thinking to do the NFL divisional round talks in spaces tomorrow, because it might open a can up to new people or different faces, maybe even different voices to chime in on these 4 games that we have on Saturday and Sunday. Obviously, there'll be a watch party for that. You about to say something, D-Mac?
That'll be that'll be hilarious. I'm sure that'd be a very good time.
Yeah, I think that is really smart. I think people will want to, as some of y'all will pop in here, people will see the title. After some of y'all will pop into space, people will see the title. And so, are they talking about the NFL division round game? They talking about the Texans and Patriots? I'm a Texans fan. We pop in here. Like, I'm a Patriots fan. We pop in here. I want to open it up a little bit more for more people to come across versus hearing myself, D-Mac, Z-Farm, maybe Tez, BJ, whoever the case may be, our usual NFL folks, right? Which is a lot of people. Crazy, we got more folks talk about NFL instead of the NBA now. When you actually think about it. But yeah, the NFL folks that chime in here, Jordan Woods, many more. I'm thinking about doing that in spaces instead tomorrow and letting it pop like that. God's willing, 60 people would be a blessing. Even seeing 100 again would be a blessing. Now that's probably gonna be a work in progress, but I do want to incorporate spaces again for the show in order to continue to try to grow the platform. I am posting on TikTok more. I am posting on YouTube Shorts more, Instagram more. D-Mac is doing the same, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. It's always good when you see somebody that's grinding just like you. Like when people sometimes as black folks, I'm preaching like it's a Friday. Sometimes as black folks, when we see other black folks grinding, right, or shooting for the same thing you shooting for, niggas get jealous. Niggas try to compete. Niggas try to compare. Nothing wrong with competing, by the way, but niggas try to compare. Bro, I love when I pick up my phone. I got two phones. One of my phones is my Fact and Stats phones. I love when I pick up one of my phones and I get on TikTok or I get on Instagram or I get on YouTube and I see DMW Sports post a video. Like, it's the same shit that I'm doing, he doing, and he grinding. And that make me happy, bro. That make me so happy to see, brother. So I wanted to tell you that.
It makes me extremely happy when I open up my TikTok or my Instagram and I see a video from you. It makes me happy too. Like you said, I think it is a healthy competition, man.
No, I
That
do
we both
too,
grinding
bro.
on
I
the
do
way up.
too.
Absolutely,
That's why I said it's good to compete because I definitely think it's
yeah,
healthy.
absolutely.
I'm like, D-Mac working? Nigga, I'm working too. Like, you know what I'm
At
saying?
work too. You get working. You ain't been getting them clips out, man. I love to see it every single time,
I
dog.
swear, bro. I swear. Like, I'm like the other day, and it's healthy though. Heaven said, I told you one is factor stat. It's healthy though. The other day, man, you did something that I like so much, and I'm like, damn, I slacked on that. Like, nigga, Ev, you been so consistent. How the hell you slack on making a video on these college games? Like, I think you did that. Like, but we do it in different ways and things like that. But I like I love how you do it, bro. Keep grinding. It is like it's amazing to see. You know, to be honest, healthy from a health standpoint. You know, so just keep doing your thing, bro. Truly. And that's everybody. DMW Sports,
Yeah.
y'all. He's grinding. DMW Sports. He's putting in work. TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter and YouTube. If I don't know if y'all follow Facts and Stats on TikTok. Maybe not even Instagram. I think majority of y'all probably just follow Facts and Stats on Twitter, and subscribe to the YouTube. But them little shorts, I don't even post on my shorts on Twitter all the time because I didn't even post the ones that I posted yesterday on Twitter. It was 3 videos. I didn't even post them on Twitter, but yeah, man, he putting in work. It's just sort of that. He putting in work. What did Heaven just say? She's on troll. Who calls you on your business phone? Nobody call this phone no more. Yeah, not no more.
No, it's okay, Janessa. I appreciate every single follow that I get across any platform. It means a lot that people would do it. I think that the division round spaces tomorrow will make a lot of sense. But I know you're not wrapping it up, but I do have a college basketball related thing
Yeah.
for my Mizzou Tigers I would like to get to as well.
Yeah, I got you about to pass it to you right now, brother. So why do you have two phones? Heaven said it is so much easier for me to pick up this phone and know when I pick up this phone, when I go to Twitter, it's already the Fact and Stats thing. When I go to the Instagram, it's already Fact and Stats. When I go to TikTok, it's already Fact and Stats. So I typically will post clips from this phone because this phone don't be downloading videos for whatever reason on my email. I hate it. Or my Fact and Stats email. So I post clips from this phone, and then when I post it, I usually just pick up this phone and add it to the story and add it to, like, it's just easy. It's easier to work like that. So, and then I make my tweets for the show mainly on this phone too. So it's really convenient, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I never had two phones until these last couple of years, and it's one shift to my Fact and Stats phone, and it's amazing. You should do a core, you should do a Ev core for a TikTok video. What is that, bro? No, this phone
It's
was.
like when you do stereotypical things that you do on a consistent basis. I don't know if you've seen the TikTok edits of it as well, but it's just like things that represent you that you randomly will have throughout a show that you're just
Oh.
trying to say. But it's the TikTok trend to say.
You have to send me one of them videos, Bray. Send me one of them videos so I can see what it look like. No, Heaven sent. This phone is solely off of Wi-Fi, but I am gonna be paying two bills sooner rather than later. I'm gonna have two phone lines through the ramp sooner rather than later, because it's gonna help me with streaming and stuff like that. I'm not this. You got the newest iPhone. You got the newest MacBook. You got the newest car of you whatever you drive. You got a 2025 or 2026. This is a fact. Like me rich, You got Louis Vuitton purses. Me rich. Like this. Let's not get into rich because you rich. If I'm rich, you rich. All right, D-Mac, what's the word on this, Mizzou?
Yeah, man. Look, we were able to get a win over Auburn. And we've been able to have a pretty solid start as far as conference play is concerned. I just wanted to give us a little bit of a shout out. We started off. We had two losses early in the season to both Kansas and Illinois, and both of those games really weren't all that close as far as I was concerned. But we've gotten Jaden Stone back, we've gotten Trenton Pierce back, and it's really solidified our rotation. And I've liked what I've seen for us since we started SEC play. Obviously, we got a massive win versus you guys, which is our first win in Rupp Arena
Yeah.
in history, funny enough. And so we've been playing well. Obviously, like I said, beat Auburn last night. So I'm happy for the guys. Now the thing is, we started off pretty well last year. Certainly, pretty much up in January, and then things started to taper off in February, and I think we had a disappointing showing in the SEC and obviously the national tournament. So I'm going to see how they can sustain this, but I just want to give my Mizzou Tigers a shout out.
I appreciate that, my brother. Y'all definitely playing good basketball. It hurt to lose that game to y'all after we lost to y'all. I mean, after we lost to y'all, well, after y'all beat us, I knew y'all were then going to beat what that Auburn team is this year. So Mizzou taking care of business. Hopefully y'all keep rolling. And that was a good about an hour of college basketball, guys. To wrap up everything that needed to be discussed. A reminder, it hit my mind this morning, and I think it is smart to do. Baby sis also said it is smart to incorporate spaces again too. Baby sis is heaven sent. So I think tomorrow I'm going to go just strictly NFL divisional round recap. If Houston and OKC game is just like you gotta talk about it, then I'm gonna talk about it to like start off the space or something like that. If I go spaces at 11, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But tomorrow probably be a space only talk about the divisional round games. That is literally it. Monday morning show will be recapping the games and then also previewing Miami versus Indiana, previewing / giving predictions. So tomorrow's space is gonna be trying to get as many new fans to talk about or different fans to talk about their team game. How are they feeling? What are they expecting to happen? In what way or ways do they think their team can lose? Because everybody loves to talk about how their team can win. How do you think your team can lose? What do you think can go wrong for your team to lose that game? I should be writing this down because I'm saying this off the top of my head. Let me text this to Heaven Sent so I can remember. How can your team lose? Ways to win. Ways to win. Expectations. Okay, sorry, Heaven Sent. You the quickest person that came to my mind. I couldn't go to my notes that fast. So yeah, that's what it'll be. I'm thinking to do spaces for that tomorrow morning. Only talking about the 4 divisional round games, whether that's 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, whatever the case may be. Trying to get new folks to follow the page, trying to get new folks to subscribe to the YouTube, trying to get new folks to come around to the show on Twitch and YouTube, and also ultimately come to the Discord as well. So that's my idea. Hit me this morning versus doing that today, where you're going to have our same usual NFL folks, which I do appreciate. Every single body that talk about the NFL inside of fact and stats. But I do want to get new folks and more folks. So not only just come into that space tomorrow, but come into the show on Monday via Discord and or the Twitch chat and or the YouTube chat. So that vision hit me this morning, and I gotta attack it. So just giving y'all an update for that. It'll be a space tomorrow morning. Talking about these games. I see Galaxy 1K down there. Good luck, my brother. Break a leg. I see Nana down there as well. Good luck, my sister. Break a leg. And that's it. That's the only people that's in the playoff right now that's in the audience on Discord. Next, one game tonight, y'all. Gonzaga versus what is that school? What is WSU? Washington State. Nothing to say there. Gonzaga 17-1. They're 5-0 in their week conference. Nothing to say. So we'll bypass. Shout out the college basketball talks this morning, guys. I'm going to work my way over to the NBA, the National Basketball Association. We'll be picking up some trade talks more next week. We got the trade deadline coming up in less than 4 weeks, guys. Ja Morant, the Nets, they should, and I think they would do the right thing this time. I know they held on to Cam Johnson a little bit. I know they had on to, 1 year they were supposed to.
I'll give Marks. No, I was gonna say I'll give Marks credit because that Denver deal for Cam Johnson wasn't on the table at the deadline, and he was able to wait it out and get, in my opinion, obviously a better deal from that perspective. We'll just see. It depends, I guess. Once again, to see if the deal that we can make for MPJ makes a lot of sense. We are fortunately now losing a lot of games even with him. You know, he was jacking a lot of shots last night, which I don't mind. I truthfully don't. You know, I think that there's a fortunate aspect of people see a little bit of proof of concept with MPJ. Obviously, with him winning in Denver, I think people also kind of saw that with Cam Johnson with the success that he was able to have in Phoenix. But I think it's he's an appealing piece, and there are some teams that feel like things are a little bit wide open. And so the ability to go out and get him, we'll see what ends up happening. I know Shams, I think earlier today, said the Warriors aren't really interested in MPJ. I never thought that they were a really good fit because we had a chance to get Kaminga, who obviously demanded a trade,
Mm.
and we didn't want Kaminga in the offseason. So I didn't, that was always going to be a 3-team deal at the very least to be able to make that work anyway. So we'll see. We'll see. We got about 3 weeks to find out if we end up moving them. And you know, maybe a lesser guy like Clax as well off this team. So we'll see.
I honestly, I really do hope you guys end up trading both. Even if you don't trade Michael this year, I think he has one more year left, right? I think it's one more year left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll
Mhm.
be expiring just next year, and if he's playing at the same level, or the value will still be there because these playoff teams next year can use a guy like that while also he's aspiring to come off your books, and you don't got to re up on him in the offseason for that 35. What is he at? 35, 40, 38? Well, 40. He'll be at 40. You got to re up for him for 40 mil. You don't got to do that. So yeah, either way, bro, he's going to be highly sought this year, this deadline, and next year if he's not traded. Maybe even in the offseason. Well, that's a lot to trade for in the offseason, 40 million, but we'll see what happens. So, um, yeah, man. I mean, hopefully, future. Oh, what do you think about Cam Thomas? By the way,
I mean, I haven't changed much on my Cam Thomas think. I think that he has maybe marginally improved his playmaking this year, which is commendable for sure. I think that the reality is he is a 7, 8, 9 type of guy on a competitive team, in my opinion. And it's not a knock on him. It's just that's the archetype of player he is. I know there's been a lot of talk about Kobe Wright, and I'm not saying that they're necessarily the same, but I see him kind of similar to that, where you can bring him in, add him to a rotation. He gives you a real scoring punch, ideally off the bench, but depending if you have the lineup too, you can insert him there to start out as well if you have the right defensive lineup, in my opinion, around him. So that's just the way I see him. And I've always kind of seen him that way. And I love Cam because he brings a certain mentality. He wants to put the ball in the bucket. He is incredibly competitive. And I always appreciate that. But he does have limitations as far as a player is concerned. So I don't expect him to be in particularly high demand, but I suppose it could be possible after the Kobe White and IU, chips fall, that maybe something picks up as far as that's concerned.
Cam Thomas is Cameron Whitmore in a guard body. I mean, it's really just that simple. Cam Thomas is a better bucket, though. Cam Thomas believes he's one of them guys. Cam Thomas believes he can be a star guard in the NBA. These are just what he believes. And Cam Thomas believes that he should be closing games and on the court majority of the time. Cam Thomas don't pass the ball a lot. Coach echoed that last year and this year. And Cam Thomas also in the same breath is a special offensive talent. That's why I think he is the guard version of Cameron Whitmore. No guys like to shoot. Some guys like to score. They like to get buckets. And that's why I think for him though, it's going to be a bad thing. And he's going to face he's going to get a real reality check this offseason. And he even got a reality check from y'all this past offseason. Y'all said, F that. We not extending you. We not giving you what you want. You going to pick up this, what is it in NBA? Qualifying. I'm so NFL in my brain.
The qualifying,
Yeah, I'm so,
qualifying offer you.
yeah.
I mean, and to be perfectly honest, again, I really like him. I really do, and I appreciate the fact that he's continuing to compete hard for us. It's just I think they made the right decision
Yeah.
because you have to in this world, and I'm saying in the CBA that we live in and a hard cap sport, et cetera, et cetera. You got to be real about that, and you have to understand what a guy's value is and hold fast on it, and that's what we did, as we should have.
Yep. So,
What's the full call on Cam Thomas?
not to ask him how you feel about Cam Thomas.
Oh, Cam Thomas.
And then, like, potential Michael Porter Jr. trade, thing like that.
Say shit.
Both of
You
y'all.
want me to get my thoughts on it or like?
Yeah, I mean, you can add into it too while we on your Nets real quick. Y'all don't get too much fact and stats time. Hopefully, y'all land one of them
Very
top
true.
guys. Yeah, hopefully y'all land one of them top guys though. Like I'm rooting for the Nets to get somebody, bro. I don't care. I'm rooting for the Nets to get one of them guys. And
And I will say this. we've had some flashes of the rookies.
They
Drake continues to show out every once in a while that I think have been kind of impressive. But I just want to be able to turn on TV and be like, I can just watch this kid and know that I'm watching somebody that I feel like can be the franchise face for the next decade. And I want that feeling so badly.
Hey, you and me both. Trust. That's why I want John Moran to Miami. John Moran get traded to Miami. I'm going to Miami to go to a game. Like, I need somebody that's going to be the face of the franchise. I need somebody that's going to bring some excitement back to the Miami Heat organization that Dwayne Wade brought as a young kid. That LeBron
Hey,
brought pairing up.
hey, D-Mac.
Yeah, what's up?
How is those two rookies y'all drafted this year, man? If they've been
Well, I
playing.
mean, Igor has surprised me from the 3-point shooting. I didn't think that he'd be able to come in and shoot as well as he did, to be perfectly honest with you, and has to this point. And he's had a few
He didn't
incredible.
show none of that at BYU.
No, he didn't. And he's had a few incredibly clutch shots to this point. I've been most impressed with Drake. I knew what he brought to the table kind of coming out of UNC. But I thought that he flashed a little bit more shot making ability than I necessarily expected. I really think that he can grow into a really nice rotational piece. If his upside can be there to starter, we'll see. But I think he could really be a really nice piece on a competitive team on both ends of the floor. So I've been impressed by him. We've seen some things from Wolf, nothing too crazy. Traore has, clear limitations, which he's raw, and that was expected. But he's a limited player. But the first step is so explosive, you want to continue to bet on it and get the ball in his hands too. So that's kind of really all we've seen. I haven't seen much from Seraph, to be perfectly honest with you, to talk about.
Yeah, he
Hey,
sucks. But like, as far as like, Igor, like, I think the shooting, like, it's very like I said, like D-Mac said, I didn't expect this. I for sure did not expect this. Cause I was definitely lower cause I watched BYU last year. Like I didn't really see none of this shooting being this consistent. I forget, I don't know how long, but I think it's like the past 20 or so games, he's shooting like 41% or something like that on like a crazy amount of attempts, something like that. Like kind of like on like it's kind of like on like Con Knuckle type like shooting stretch. But I've seen like some good flashy, obviously, stud limitations as far as like, being his man, getting to the paint consistently. But I mean, it's been really, really good. Like I'm actually like very surprised he's able to shoot this well, especially this early. Same thing with Drake. I knew he was obviously an athlete. Defensively, we knew what he was, but the offense is actually like very interesting. I just hope the shot is actually real. It's not like what I'm saying, just like for a stretch. But I mean, he's been shooting pretty decently. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head for him, but he's been shooting pretty well. Uh, I mean, we knew that most of these rookies were going to be projects. Like we definitely knew that when we drafted 5 rookies. But as far as the other ones, Danny Wolf, I mean, he's cool. Like I mean, he has some good games this year, but it's just that like most of them, he's kind of like phased out the offense, and it kind of looks like he doesn't know what he's doing as far as a defensive perspective. But Trey Ore is kind of ironically is my favorite rookie. Even though he hasn't really shown much, obviously there's definitely a lot of limitations to his game. I think when I'm looking, I knew what he was offensively as far as the speed, getting to the rack, the passing. Also, I think he's probably out of everyone maybe rivaling with Yegor as one of the better passers. But I think what I've seen, which is interesting, is the defense. Like the defense has been. I mean, that might be just Jordy Fernandez's like system, but I mean the defense is just from what I saw in like the few stints that he has, it's
that,
pretty special. Like being able, he's been low key. He's been ironically weirdly guarding up. From the times that I've seen, or from the games that I've seen, it's actually quite interesting. He's kind of playing like more of like a smart defender rather than like I'm a like guard you 94 feet type stuff like that. But it hasn't been bad. Like so, I mean, in totality, like the rookies, like I said before, they're very raw prospects. I think obviously two of them are doing pretty well. The other three, and honestly, I'm not even going to focus on Ben. I think he's ass. But the other two, like Danny and Nolan, definitely there's some. This is how basically this is how you start building your team. Like this is how you start building them up. And it's kind of going. I know everybody's saying, "Oh, the OKC route," but I mean, it kind of is the OKC route in a sense. Just getting guys, developing them, and then hopefully planting that guy that you can, that the franchise guy that can put all this together is. I mean, I like it. I like what I've been seeing. I've been watching more games. As far as MPJ, I mean, obviously he's been really good. I think he should honestly should be an All Star this year. But I mean, you know how it is with politics, with All Stars and winning games and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I've been impressed with MPJ overall. Like, it hasn't been just obviously like the ridiculous shooting and like the ridiculous shot making he's been having, but the defense. Like, I'm glad the defense has still stayed there. I'm glad he picked up the principles they learned in Denver and brought it here. And also, what's honestly been surprising me more. I know I guess the assist numbers won't say that, but the passing. Like, he's actually been a willing passer, been being able to get guys involved. Obviously, it doesn't turn into a bucket every time, but being able to swing when he needs to, being able to having the court awareness to find guys, actually hasn't been bad. So he's been really good. He's been really good for us this year. Like I'm not gonna lie, I had my thoughts about him when we got him. I'm more so worried about the pick that we got, which was a really good pick. But I don't know if we can flip him, great. If we don't, I'm not too mad at the same time. But also, you kind of want to capitalize on the value you should get because we don't have a 27 pick, and I want a 27 pick. So I don't know. We'll see where it goes, but so far I'm like what I'm seeing from the team overall, coaching staff to the players, and honestly, even the arena. Like the fans are still going crazy, especially even though we're quote unquote an ass team.
We mean quote unquote.
It's been good, man.
We mean quote unquote.
Like we're a quote unquote ass team, but we have fans that come out and support it. You know,
Don't if somebody say quote unquote in that way, don't that mean like we not really ass for real? Am I tripping?
that's not how I use it.
Nah, you're not tripping.
Okay, okay.
But
All right, all right, my
Well,
bad.
not necessarily. Like you'll be like, it's not necessary.
No,
Like it's not a
no.
sure. It's not for sure.
No, no,
Or
but
like
like
in theory.
y'all are Avs gang. Like, don't forget that though. Like,
Yeah, like
y'all
the
are
quote
We
straight
we
unquote.
are
Yeah,
at,
you
but
don't. Yeah, you wouldn't
Yeah,
put
the
Brooklyn
quote
Nets
unquote.
like
Yeah,
a
okay,
ass
my
team.
I
bad.
only
Like
use I only bro I only
the
use
Lakers,
that
you
in
can
a
put the
sense,
what he
Lakers
bro.
was
in both.
saying, what he was
You can
saying
put the
was
Lakers
that when you
that
have
way
an
for the
ass
Lakers.
team, you don't
Yeah.
expect the fans to come out and support, and the fans are coming out and support, even though that they
Thank,
are ass.
thank you, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm just
I
saying
don't know
this show
why.
goes out to an audience though, and the audience got to know they're ass. Like they're ass. If anybody
Yeah,
thinks about
that's the
watching the
point. We
game,
are
they're
supposed to
ass.
be ass.
That's the point, my brother. Like,
Okay, I'm saying
Yeah.
this show, bro.
All right.
but nah, overall, like,
Ca-
I mean, like what I'm seeing, man. That's how you
You
build teams.
you want to quickly brief give your thoughts on Cam Thomas? I ain't expect you to go that long on the Nets, which I do appreciate regardless though. But your quick thoughts on quick Cam Thomas?
Um, I was a guy that was kind of defending Cam Thomas in terms of how he is, because I feel like when you're, I mean, that small and being that special of a scorer, I mean, that's not just talent that's just like everywhere. That's not talent that's just like everywhere around the league. I feel like his ability to score at all three levels, excuse me, his ability to score at all three levels, get into the rack, the mid range, the three, uh, his ability to have counters, four counters, which is kind of interesting in a sense. I mean, it's special, but I just feel like the intangibles that he's supposed to have, the passing, obviously, which I mean, since his rookie year has gotten better, but it's also still obviously lacking. It just needs to be better. I feel like I feel like he can have a role on this team. It may not be in the starter role anymore, but I don't know. I mean, we kind of told him how we viewed him in the offseason. Basically said, we don't want to give you that type of money. We got to show us what you're made of. And also at the same time, the man is kind of injury prone. Like he does get injured. Like, it's always the hammy too. So It might be because like he put on some weight since he got in the league, but
Re-
I don't know, man.
reality
You said
situation.
what?
Reality situation. And I hear you. Y'all would know better than me, but I also know about basketball too. Reality situation. He does not have a role on that team. For everything I listed prior to D-Mac speaking, again, like he's the guard version of Cam Whitmore. He's a guy that thinks he can be a star in the league. He's a guy that thinks he can score at will, which in ways he can. He's also a guy that's not a willing passer, also not a good playmaker, and can shoot. And no shot is a bad shot to him. When you have a guy like that, on top of drafting 5 guys in the first round, like you just listed, on top of having a top 10 pick expectedly or most likely this season, you have to shift the development of your team and the development of your young guys. Cam Thomas obviously is still 22, 23, whatever he is, but he's going to take from them guys. He's going. That's like having this. That's like having this camp version of Cam Thomas right now on the Wizards. He's taking away from Trey Johnson. He's taking away from Bub Carrington. He's taking away from Keyshawn George, Sard, and so forth, because this is a guy that feels like he should be shooting 15 to 20 shots on most nights. So he just does not fit on Brooklyn. And I think obviously, like you just said, toward the end of that, y'all showed him that when it came to those negotiations, you not worth this. We not paying you this. Go see what you get on the open market. I'll be surprised if Cam Thomas gets over the MLE on open market this offseason if he does get paid by somebody. And we'll see what happens. You know, he's a gifted scorer. He's a guy that come off the bench and give you buckets. But he's a guy that you got to sort of kind of mold to accept that bench role. Like, nigga, go accept being Lou Williams. Like, go accept being a Jamal Crawford. And I don't know if he's fully accepting that because, again, he thinks he's a guy that should be starting and also playing a lot of minutes on any given night, or most nights, and also making a good amount of money as well. He even said this too. I forgot the amount. I forgot the exact number. But he thinks he's like a $25-30 million player. Like the same thing that Jonathan Kuminga think about himself, Cam Thomas think that and more. Literally the same thing. So, nah, he just doesn't fit in Brooklyn no more. And it's crazy to see where he ends up.
Them
This
niggas
offseason.
dinosaurs anyway, though, bro.
Yeah, that you talking about that build, like the archetype?
Well, Jamal Crawford, Lou Williams, them niggas are phased out the league.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they don't
exactly.
got no like,
Yeah.
yeah. You ain't getting paid no more just to be no spark plug off no bench, like,
Yeah.
and you
They
can't
never
play
particularly
defense.
were considered a winner
Yeah,
player
nah, that
either.
shit dead.
But isn't that? Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that like kind of Norman Powell in a sense? But
No. Norman Powell.
how
No,
is
because
he?
Powell's a bigger, he's a
I'm
bigger body.
To a certain
yeah,
degree, Norman Powell.
yeah.
Yeah, Norman Powell. But even though he don't play defense, like Norman Powell's, like
If you
he
ignored
not.
everything off ball,
He,
sure, yeah.
he also don't need the ball to score.
That's true. Yeah,
But I
Like
that's
feel
true.
like
Cam Thomas need the ball to score. Like
I
Jamal Crawford technically for the most part needed the ball to score. What
I
I mean,
believe
Jamal Crawford later in his career kind of bought into like spotting up to a certain degree. But when you think of Jamal Crawford, you think of dancing with the ball. That's what you think of. Like like and one hoops. To a certain degree, Lou Will too. Like they needed the ball to score. Lou Will to a lesser degree, but Lou Will was just that bad defensively and he was small. That's kind of what Cam Thomas said. Like Cam Thomas not ever really gonna be like that good of a defender. So it's unfortunate for him.
Yep.
But it is what it is. I've been saying he need a reality check.
Reminder if anybody
But I
not.
know.
Oh, sorry.
I think he's one of the. I think he's one of the better. My fault, Taness. But I feel he's one of the better. Like at least from. I haven't seen the numbers this year, but from last year, I know. Like he was one of the better catch and shoot. Um, three. He's one of the better catch and shooters in the league last year. Obviously, he didn't get that much opportunity. It's because there wasn't really a real playmaker on the team last year. But I feel like he can. But it's like, I mean, I kind of agree at the same point. Like, there's. I feel like last year's ball club wasn't the ideal situation for him to be an off ball type of player. But in this sense, where the ball is more moving, I do want to see a little bit more of that. I don't think it's definitely not in his inability to. I think it's just that like I don't think, especially now where he's like coming off the bench, he's limited minutes. I don't know if he's gonna get that much opportunity to do so. But I mean, I don't know. I personally, I'm not sure if he should fit on the team or not. But it's I don't know. To be honest with him, I'm confused with him. I ain't gonna lie. But
DJ, I'm sorry I missed some of your comments. Texans fans talking crazy. Clack still in trade talks. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. And then also, so Jordan Clarkson, yeah, pretty much. All right, y'all. That's a good. Oh well, I
I
did
was
not.
gonna speak on Norm.
Oh, I forgot he cut you off. Well, not cut you off, but I forgot he said my fault. That's my bad.
No, I wanted to add about Norm because I agree with Byron. I feel like the archetype is kind of phased out. Even if you do the Norm thing, even though he is better, like there's a reason why a bunch of teams like don't want to pay him that money and kind of are trying to move off of him before they have to pay that money. And also, like when he did win a championship, he averaged like 12 minutes per game or something, or 15 maybe. I don't know. Like he wasn't playing no crazy amount of minutes. So
Yep.
that's it.
Yep. And side note, that Raptors team was so damn good to me. That Raptors team was, man. I mean, talk about plug and play. They said, "Hey, DeRozan, we gonna go ahead and send
That
you out."
is
That bringing Kawhi
that
and
is the
everything's
type of
gonna
thing
work
that you
itself
could put
out.
him on too.
Yeah, that man, that Raptors
A
team was
good,
good.
deep, versatile team that he could play 10 to 15 minutes on and give him a scoring punch. That's the rule.
Nah, but see, the thing about Cam Thomas, and y'all notice this because y'all are Nets fans. He's not happy on the bench. Like but he be pouting on the bench.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he be
Yeah,
pouting.
no.
Like he be.
That if he's going to be a winning player, he does have to change his
Yeah,
attitude.
like he
That is
don't
the
like
reality.
that shit. And
He
he's
needs
like,
to
bro, he's
be
just
more
like Cam
off ball.
Whitmore. He's literally just like Cam Whitmore. Like they don't like that shit.
Robin linked to Camp. Not saying link. That's kind of wild, but I mean, I was a fan of the LSU team to a certain degree. But he played with T.Y. That nigga used to piss me off in LSU. Like he
Yeah.
been the same nigga since LSU.
Bro, he
I
been the
always
same
felt
nigga
like
since high
T.Y.
school.
Huh?
He been the same nigga since high school. Like so facts what you
Oh
saying.
yes, yeah. I wasn't hip to him in high school. I wasn't hip to him, but like I already know it was worse in high school. He got to LSU. That was a pretty good all around team, but that nigga wanted to dribble out the ball. Like I always liked T.Y. over him anyway. But
Man,
that was a well
Cam
rounded
was a
team, and
crazy bucket at LSU though, bro. He
he
was
was, he was,
crazy,
he was. Don't
bro.
get it twisted. He
I
was a
ain't gonna
bucket. He was a
lie.
bucket. That nigga would piss me
It's
off
one of those things
sometimes,
where
bro.
he's gonna
I
have
mean,
to
he
get
let
to the point in his career where he either accepts that he needs to be in a lesser role to be able to win, or he ends up going overseas. That's what ends up happening with these types of guys. That's just the reality.
We gonna see. Hold on one second. Give me like 10
Bro,
seconds.
let him go be a legend like Starberry overseas or some shit, bro. Go ahead.
Where's my AirPod?
Bro, what is this nigga Jordan doing? Bro, bro, you remind me. Bro, what's that little want attention meme, bro? What's that little light skinned dude? That nigga Jordan remind me of right now.
We don't know no light skin dude, bro.
The deep sigh is that.
Yeah, the deep side nigga. That nigga, that's what
All right.
dead ass Jordan in the comments, bro.
I didn't expect.
But nah,
Oh,
yeah,
my bad.
Cam Thomas is out the way though. Cam Thomas, he just, he a dinosaur, bro. His archetype is just not for this NBA no more.
Oh, this
Hate to say it. He'd have been a hooper in the '90s, early 2000s though, for sure. That's his time.
People be hating on you and here, Z-Farm, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. You make me laugh, bro. Like I'm gonna give you some flowers real quick. You make me laugh, Z-Farm. Real stuff. Just wanted to tell you that, bro. Hey, you just popped in. I did not expect.
We know, bro.
I did not expect the NBA talks to kick off with Cam Thomas and or the Brooklyn Nets. Probably the last time we talk about the Nets unless they trade MPJ or something like that. So as we shifting over
Or
to
Claxton.
Claxton. Yeah. And as we shifting over to NBA talks, we are going to pick up the power rankings from yesterday. Then immediately following this, I have in the title. I have in the tweet recapping the games from yesterday. We also got our first NBA game in an hour and a half. But we're going to be recapping the games from yesterday, but also on the title of the YouTube and the Twitch today, and also the Twitter. I guess you call that a space. I don't know whatever you call that. The Twitter Live, I would say. The Clippers hot. You know, I made a statement a month ago. They will never get over 500 this season, and they rolling, and they on that way to potentially proving me wrong. And I actually hope so. I don't feel bad to be wrong about that. Like, I was scared. I'm not going to lie, I was terrified. Nigga, it got to the point we was having Darren Pierce and AJ DeBanza combos for OKC. That's ridiculous. Sit back and think about that. A guy that's scoring 20 balls every single night in college basketball. We had potential conversations about him pairing up with SGA, Chet, and Jada. Wow. So, Clippers keep doing the damn thing. My Heat about to get Ja. Wait, my Heat about to get Ja. Heat, we about to be back. Jacksonville ready for Ja. What? What did Jacksonville got to do? What? Miami is not Jacksonville. The things that happen when people speak their mind. All right, so we're going to pick up the power rankings, y'all. We did the power rankings 2 weeks ago. roughly about 14, 15 days ago. When we did it then, we had the Spurs that won. Oh, after this, as I was saying, my bad. After this, we'll be picking up NBA games from yesterday, recapping that, talk about how the Clippers are playing basketball as of now, mainly Kawhi Leonard. He is the biggest story of their season. Also, another guy that's rolling and playing great basketball outside of Trey Murphy and Nola, Zion Williamson. I saw a tweet this morning. He played 17 straight games. He playing back-to-backs. Shit, he up in that trade value if they want to trade him, which they're not going to trade him now prior to the deadline, but
Trade him now. Trade him now.
they should. He's playing good basketball. He's looking healthy. He even came back from his recent injury early, if y'all remember, and he's hooping. Him and Trey Burke, they hooping. So, I mean, I don't know, man. We'll see what Nola end up doing at this deadline as well. Jonathan Kuminga and Sabonis and all these other guys that potentially get traded.
Where you gotta send that dude where he won't be distracted. Like you gotta send him. I'm trying to think Minnesota.
Brooklyn.
Like that's no.
Huh?
You
No,
got an
no,
OnlyFans
no,
model on every single sidewalk. That's not gonna
And
work.
who where?
Where can you send Zion? That's the best for him off the court. That can keep him
Nah,
out
she
of
said
trouble.
saying weird. Like, why you say Minnesota?
That's what I'm saying. Like Minnesota, maybe. I think that's it's a
Well,
safe
I don't
place.
know because
Oklahoma
Anthony
City.
Edwards and has multiple baby mamas, so I don't know if that's gonna help him.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
good point. That's not no. You got him in trouble. Utah.
Probably the Warriors.
Utah, maybe. It's a good Utah. No, Golden State would be bad. No, that'd be very bad. He'd be in trouble
okay,
there.
the Thunder. Okay, see, nobody goes
Yeah, I
over
just
that.
said OKC or Utah. Either one of those. I think those would probably be the best. Well, how's it? Maybe Cleveland bad. We need
Cleveland's
Ohio
Yeah.
native. Ohio native to confirm that. For
Yeah,
us.
some places Cleveland is bad. Yeah.
We know Charlotte's bad. Got them
You
niggas
got
in
roots
trouble
in
a few years
Cleveland.
ago.
Niche, okay.
All right.
Man, it's sad, bro. This
Yeah.
nigga went from possibly being a face to getting talked about like a troubled child, and we gotta put him in boot camp or some shit. This is sad, bro.
Did he not earn it?
D-Mac, Utah
Yeah,
does make
you
most
know,
of
he
it.
did. No, rightfully so. It's sad. That's all I was saying. Like that's like come at your fast, boy.
I'm not crying, then, nigga.
All right. So to pick up the NBA talks, we're gonna chime in on the Clippers, chime in on the Cavs blowing out the Sixers yesterday. Denver and Jamal Murray and Peyton Watson, how they're hooping right now. What else happened yesterday off the top of my head? The Raptors.
Did you watch that Peyton Watson game?
Stuff like
Like
the
you
first,
say you was
like
going
the
to?
first quarter, second quarter. Once Cooper Flag got ruled out, come back after halftime. I said F it, and I just did 4 screens college basketball. Like it was no point to even try to. Nah,
Was you impressed?
He got in foul trouble. So he had he got in foul trouble. He still finished with 18 though, but he had like 4 fouls I think midway third or something like that. So that's when I shifted to 4 screens. So I mean, it was cool. I mean, I guess. I mean, you can see the growth in his game. I think that's the best thing I can say about it. And I do think when he's playing with Jokic, his game is going to be not even just him, like everybody. That's why that Denver team is. One thing I can say, only time I feel like my brother tweaked, and y'all know I name drop. Only time I feel like my brother Tez tweaked when he said, "I'm not worried about Denver. They ain't really get better for real." Nigga, yes the fuck they did. Like Denver, clear as day got better. Tim Hardaway Jr. on that team is clear as day, makes them a better team. Cam Johnson, Jonas, and I think Bruce Brown sort of kind of fell off now. If y'all noticed, Swipe didn't even bring him up yesterday. They don't even mention Bruce Brown anymore. But that got replaced by Peyton Watson now, so it don't even really matter now. Like whatever you want to, one of you thought you were gonna get out of Bruce Brown, you getting out of Peyton Watson and then some, and you still got Christian Brown in the cut as well. So Denver 1000% got, and then Jamal Murray looks better, So I mean, but Ted, as a Minnesota supporter and an Ant, a guy that rock with Ant, he has the right to feel like, well, I'm not worried about them. I've seen us against them numerous times, and I'm comfortable in that matchup. We beat them. You know what I'm saying? So, I see both sides of it. But to get to the Power Rankings, guys, on December 31st, the last day of...
Bro, the conversation was about adding players, bro. They didn't... Tim Hardaway, I'll give you Tim Hardaway. They players got better, bro. We're talking about Peyton Watson.
No,
he was there last year.
Jonas been good. Jonas been good off the bench, too. Well, before
bro,
Jonas got hurt,
he's not a threat, bro.
Oh, he's not a threat. Okay, I mean, respect. Bro, when I think of a guy like Jonas, I think of a guy that is decent at rebounding the ball, and he's good at finishing like close shots around the rim. And I mean like little close fadeaways and finishing in that ballpark, right? And also IQ. Jonas Valanciunas is an experienced big man and a smart big man in the game that fits well within the Denver system. In comparison to all the guys that they had, DeAndre Jordan and I might be missing some names, but all the guys that they have behind Jokic, Jonas is the best backup big man that they had in Denver since. He was good for them coming off the bench behind Jokic. And replaced for Jokic this season before he got that injury as well. Him and Jokic got hurt at the same damn time. So I don't know, bro. I think you sleeping, bro. Don't sleep, bro. Don't sleep. Wake up, gang.
I ain't sleeping. They're a good team.
Wake up, bro. The same way I gotta wake up on Mini, you gotta wake up on Denver.
Y'all beat them twice.
No.
They beat them twice though, huh?
Hold on. Please stay asleep. Stay asleep, nigga.
What?
Stay asleep.
Hey, Minnesota beat Denver twice or once?
Nah, they beat us twice.
Huh? No. In the offs.
Oh yeah, twice. Yeah.
Oh, that's what
I'm saying. I see why Ted. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's what Ted's got.
Yeah.
That's why I be disagreeing with him too. But shit, I can't really tell him shit because he didn't beat him twice.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Sacramento. Okay, see you closer.
I just feel like we've done this before where Tez and other people have said, yo, Minnesota's good, like they beat Denver, and everybody was like, no, they're not going to beat Denver.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that, Tez?
I said it twice. I said it 2 times in a row. I was like, well, fuck it. I can't say shit no more.
I don't want nobody to wake up right now. I hope everybody think this shit fake going on. I hope y'all do.
Hey, Heaven said you got a question. People think Murray.
Wait, what you mean?
People still think Murray a Jokic merchant.
If what?
Do people still think Murray a Jokic merchant?
I don't think so. But I don't know. Like, I don't know. Ask the people who said that. I don't know.
Nah, that nigga didn't prove me wrong so far. I ain't gonna lie. I did thought he was a Jokic merchant.
I mean, I feel like you should stand on it and be like, who did he play? And then go that route. Fine.
I ain't gonna be nasty like that.
All right. Okay.
Because when I call you a merchant, I just don't feel you can function at all. It don't matter who you playing against. You still playing against an NBA team. If I call you a merchant, you just ask without that person or like player, whatever that's making you a merchant. So I can't be nasty like that. Shout out Murray.
Was it what I make in the day? Making a night.
I think it's shooting 45% from 3 right now.
Who you putting that one?
Yeah, that nigga going crazy.
Who you putting that one F? OKC?
Yes. I'm sorry. Let's get started. Let me get ready to pull up my stuff. Standings. I think OKC should be one. Yeah.
Night bump, Lil Uzi Ev. Okay.
Yeah. Every time somebody gift the Galaxy, I play that song and I do my dance. I be dancing like I'm from down south. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga love speaking on us, bro. That shit crazy.
We need help, bro.
Nigga said on us. Bro, when I speak on the South, I'm speaking on Georgia again.
Nigga,
I'm not speaking on.
Ain't no from the South, nigga.
When niggas think of the South, they think of Atlanta first.
Nigga, what?
Let's make that very clear, nigga.
Let's go ahead and make that.
Let's make that very clear, nigga. Let's make that very clear, nigga. Nigga think about Atlanta, Georgia, nigga.
I mean, that's cool, bro. They run music, so I give them that.
What you talking about, nigga?
To these youngsters, nigga, they worship YB, so I don't know.
D-Mac, appreciate the gift and sub, my brother.
One thing I will tell you, brother. I know you want to stay out here. Atlanta do not worship no fucking YB, bro.
No, I say youngsters. No, I said that in regards to them thinking about Louisiana.
Appreciate that, my brother.
That's a fact.
Let's go.
I'm seeing on TikTok right now. Bro, they say it's wild in Louisiana right now. Like they said, it's like going crazy out there right now in Baton Rouge and all over.
What you mean wild in what way?
I'm assuming like death.
Like violence?
Yeah,
Mardi
violence,
Gras,
violence. Yeah, violence. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They
Nah,
say right now it's going wild right now.
Nah, that should have was on the BR right now.
How far is BR from you?
2 hours.
Lake Charles. What about New Orleans?
About 3 and some change, close to 4. 3 and some change.
So the next big city to you is Baton Rouge.
If you don't want to include Lafayette, yeah.
The big cities out there is Baton Rouge and New Orleans, right? What's the two biggest ones?
Yeah. New Orleans and Baton Rouge, yeah.
What's the third biggest one?
You can if you want to include Shreveport and Bossier City.
I never heard it. I never heard it. Nah, we're not including Shreveport.
Bro, you know, bro, that's where Lil Snoop from. Stop playing, bro.
No, I thought you said tree. That's how. I thought it's
even.
I thought it started
even
with
though Lil
Snoop SHRE, something like that.
Who? I say Shreveport, but
yeah.
Jonesboro. Okay. Jonesboro, that's around the area. That's up north.
He said naming random places now.
Yeah. Hey, Z-Form, this black people business, bro. This black Louisiana business, bro. Stay over there, bro.
Nah, so tell people real quick, Byron, before we move. What are the three biggest cities in Louisiana?
It's New Orleans, Bossier City area, and Baton Rouge.
Boulder City, what?
Bossier City up north. It's probably just them three.
Why I never heard of Bossier City though? Then
it's right by Shreveport. It's like the fancy part of Shreveport area, like up north.
Oh wait, so is it not Shreveport or is it not?
No, it's two different cities, but they like link them together. They usually usually say Shreveport, Bossier City area. That's how they like say it.
Okay,
but that's the top.
I never heard of Bossier City, but I've heard of Shreveport before.
Yeah, Bossier City is like more like, you know, it's more fancy than Shreveport. Shreveport a little big country. Okay. But now that's the three.
Is it kind of like Savannah?
Yeah, you can say that. That's the three though. New Orleans, this New Orleans has been a big ass gap though. To be fair,
right? Yeah,
like it's a big stupid ass gap. New Orleans, big as hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is huge.
Stupid ass gap.
All right.
Yeah, ain't no city around here compete with New Orleans.
We're gonna go Thunder at 1. Anyone have a mention or a shout for 2? We had the Spurs, the Knicks, and the Pistons, and the Nuggets round out the top 5 2 weeks ago. See what we have now. We got the Pistons.
Should the Pistons not be 2? Or y'all thinking Nuggets or Nuggets over?
What'd you say, Jordan?
Probably the Pistons.
Yeah, D-Mac, I agree.
Yeah, I feel like I go Pistons until we get Jokic back. The Nuggets and a little bit more from the
lost like 3 Piston games.
The Knicks are taking a drop for me. I have the Nuggets rising, and I also have the Wolves rising as well. They were funny enough. They both were 5 and 6. We got to figure out the Spurs real quick though. Let me see. 4 and 6. Let me check out some records.
Yeah, they've been a little iffy in there the last 10, obviously.
Yeah, what was this? 12-31. 12-31. We did it on that day, so we're gonna count that win. 2, 4. So they're 4 and 4 on that stretch. Minnesota, I think they're probably better. But I gotta look at Minnesota and Denver. Let me see. 4 and 4. 6 and 2. My goodness. And they beat San Antonio on the stretch. Yeah, I remember that. So they got the edge there. And then we gotta look at Denver. So 6 and 2. And they beat San Antonio, so they're automatically ahead of San Antonio. Where's Denver? Oh, I'm burned.
Top left, northwest.
Yeah. Bro, 6 and 2, beat San Antonio. Denver 6 and 3. Yeah, I'm going. I'm
I can do Pistons, Wolves, Nuggets.
Yeah, I'm
until they get Jokic back.
Yeah.
What y'all at 2?
Say that again, Byron.
What y'all at 2?
3.
3? Oh.
Yeah,
damn.
I'm Minnesota.
Forgot we beat Denver.
Minnesota.
Yeah, I ain't mad at Minnesota.
All right, it's gonna come down to Minnesota, then we're gonna go the Nuggets back to back, and then we're going. Anybody got a case over the Spurs at this point? Let me check. Spurs are 4 and 4 in that stretch. They're still sitting at 27 and 13 though for the totality of the season. They're off to a good start.
I still take them over the Knicks.
Can't do the Rockets.
Personally.
You got the Knicks, the Rockets, the Lakers. Yeah, they're probably over all them teams still. The Raptors are trending up. The Suns are playing good basketball.
That was a nasty ankle sprain for Brunson. So that
it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, ankle touch.
I mean, he was not on crutches or boots or anything though.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah,
didn't like
yeah.
3 people sprain their ankle last night?
I saw the last night did have a lot of injuries.
Yeah, it was like Brunson, Gafford,
Cooper.
Cooper Flag, yeah.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
And they said when Brunson went out at halftime, bro, Cat scored 0 in the second half, bro. Like they said, Cat didn't even get no
The
bucket.
Cat was terrible in the second half.
By the way, bro,
Breaking news.
I
Breaking
don't
news.
want, I don't want people to see the Kings on their schedule and think the Kings sweet. They get up. The Kings, Levine, DeRozan,
They
and
finding
Russ.
some shit out.
Yeah, they get
3
up.
in a row. 3 in a row. 3 in a row.
Yeah, they get up for sure. Spurs sitting at 5. Y'all, we going now. To me, it's a pool of the Lakers, the Knicks, the Rockets, the Celtics. Probably. So let's check out some of these teams over that stretch. I don't think it's the Lakers or the Knicks. Hefferson, are you here?
Like the Lakers lost like 3 in a row before this last Hawks win, right?
They won 3 in a row, then they lost 3 in a row though, and then they just beat the Hawks. So they're 4-3. Who's their best win in that stretch? Hold on, before I go to the next team.
I like the Hawks.
Yeah, the Hawks. Okay. Who else I said? The Knicks. Let's see the Knicks. Lakers 4-3. Best win Hawks. I'm getting off New York. Oh my goodness. But I was like 2-5. That was like 2-5. That was horrible.
Bro, don't look at that shit.
Oh
bro.
my god.
That's but that is getting dark over there, man.
Hey, bro, that was crazy in New York, bro. What the fuck?
It's ugly and it brings a smile to my face.
Oh
Mike Brown shit.
That shit is comedy though.
Niggas always learn about Mike Brown every year.
Oh shit! All right, let me look at the Rockets. The Knicks was like 2-5. This the Rockets.
But that team is gonna implode, and I cannot wait. Oh,
this is 3-4.
It won't happen as soon as next year, unfortunately. But
3-4.
2029, that pick gonna be top 5, bro.
Them picks looking sweet.
Kenny, 2029, that pick gonna be top 5, brother. Trust.
Them picks looking sweet, bro. Listen. If they get a brain, bro, if they really get a brain, bro, they'll figure this shit out by next year, bro. Trust. If they really
draft. Y'all get somebody.
I got a bypass on the Knicks, the Lakers, and the Rockets right now, so I'm going to check out the Celtics and the Suns personally. I'm open to all opinions as well.
Suns.
Celtics are 4-3. Best win is against the Raptors, I would say. Celtics 4-3. Best win against the Raptors. Jordan just hit the Suns. I think they're 7-3 in the last 10. Celtics are 6-4. Let's see what the Suns been doing since December 31st. They're 4-2. Celtics 4-3. Wait, I did it all wrong. They're 5-3. I'm sorry, 5-3. Celtics are 4-3.
They did beat OKC. Fuck.
And they got the win over OKC. They got the win over New York as well.
New York not a good win game.
Suns were ranked last time.
I mean, is it?
And the Suns there.
I feel like I would go Celtics for Suns personally.
Celtics.
I don't know. The Suns wins have been more impressive to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Local.
But the Knicks and Thunder specifically.
Yeah, they've beat like good teams. It's been pretty impressive. Is that the Suns? Because they're tied, right? The Suns and the Celtics.
Yeah, I guess the Celtics ain't beat anybody really impressive recently. That's fair.
All right, can you go to the Suns record, please?
24-16. Celtics 24.
Well, like
Suns have one more loss, same amount of wins.
That's everybody in the damn West.
They beat. Hold on, your shit's all fuzzy. Wizards, Knicks, Memphis, OKC, Sac.
Yeah, the Knicks and Thunder wins are better than anything the Celtics have done recently.
Knicks have been kind of bad too, but yeah.
Yeah.
I said that wasn't a good win.
Really what? You ranked the Rockets already?
No. Their stretch been that the Lakers, the Knicks, and the Rockets have, especially the Knicks. The Knicks are the worst out of that 3. But they all probably still round out the top 10 just because of the record and how they've been this season overall.
You don't think maybe the Rockets should be in front of the Suns just because I think the Rockets beat the Suns, and they have a better record as well, I think.
Yeah, you might be right. They beat the Suns on the stretch. Just 3 and 4 is just so nasty. But they beat the Suns though. I mean, the Suns are 5-3 over the stretch, but they still got the better record and they have the head-to-head in that stretch as well. So, gotta be fair, I guess. Go Rockets. But then I'll say Suns. And then we're looking at
Okay.
the three teams to close out the list. In my opinion, is the Celtics, some order of the Celtics, Lakers.
I'll do Celtics.
Yeah, the Celtics are over the Lakers for sure. And then we're looking at, I think it's what's the other team? Is it the Lakers and Knicks, or is anybody else that's worth? Maybe the Raptors get a shout.
Well, I was about to say the
Yeah, I'm
Raptors,
cool on the
Lakers, Knicks,
Knicks. Yeah, I ain't gonna
Raptors.
lie, I'm cool on the Knicks.
Yeah.
I'm cool on the Knicks.
Yeah,
Very.
Lakers or Raptors. I don't know. I'm probably not. We're not doing the Portland thing. And we're gonna wait till the Clippers go 500. Yeah. So Lakers or Raptors seem like would be the two
Yeah,
that
that's the
stand
last
out
two.
to me.
Yeah, that's the last two. December 31st, uh, 5-3. The Knicks are like
They got
25.
beat really badly by Philly. Sorry.
No, you're good. But but then they beat them the night before. It happens.
Yeah. But like nobody played that game though. But okay.
Are y'all just looking at record or performance too? Are you saying nah? Yeah, Chan. That's why I linked. That's why I linked the Suns, but over the Rockets. But I can't really counter that argument too much when you have the better record than the team and they beat you in the head-to-head in a stretch. Like, but the Suns have been looking better performance-wise than the Rockets, 1,000%. Like they've been looking better than them.
Wait. Well, the Rockets are 6.
Yeah.
He said because the Rockets haven't.
Like I give them the edge. I give them the edge because they beat the Suns in that stretch because they said head-to-head matters.
Nigga, they've been playing this bad and moved up. Shout out.
I'm about to say, like, I'm confused. Did they just lose 3 in a row?
Shout out to them.
You haven't said that.
We had a whole segment of them losing 3 in a row.
But this is the thing. They moved up past the Lakers. Oh, they passed the Celtics too. Maybe the Celtics above the Rockets. This is the thing. The Lakers, the Lakers and the what's the other team that you said? The Knicks have been just as bad as the Rockets.
Right, exactly. That's why they all
so that's why
they all should be near each other though.
The Rockets have the Celtics though.
The Rockets should go behind the
Yeah, maybe put the you think put the Celtics above the Rockets?
Yeah.
Rockets been losing to way too many
like
bad
the
teams.
Celtics over the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's what is what, but I'm just asking, like, y'all like that over the Suns?
That's a toss-up coin for me, but I'll put the Suns ahead of the Celtics because their win's been more impressive.
Yeah, I would have Suns, Celtics, Rockets, but that's just me.
Yeah, I will put the Suns over
the Rockets beat the Suns in that stretch in a head.
I'm with Cash. I'm with Cash.
I don't give a fuck.
They
lost. You don't care about that?
They lost to the Jazz.
Lost to the Blazers twice.
Like, come on, bro. Like, we gotta factor that in again.
Like they lost to the Blazers twice. They lost.
Haven't the Rockets been losing some bullshit?
They be getting their ass beat. So it's not even like it's close.
Who lost to the Blazers twice? And Blazers not a bad.
The Rockets lost to the Blazers twice.
Ah, shit.
Back to back.
Which I mean, damn man, I don't look at Blazers as bad losses. I ain't gonna lie. I know it sounds good to say, but I'm with y'all mainly though. Which
they lost to the.
I got Suns, Celtics, Rockets.
I think I might be last.
So Clippers haven't moved up a little bit and all. They've been that bad in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, that's too far from them. Too far for them. I think
the Kings. Oh fuck no!
All I know for sure is the Rockets should be behind the Suns and the Celtics. We got to figure out what we're gonna do with the Suns and the Celtics. I think the Suns are 5-3. The Celtics are 4-3.
The Suns, Celtics, Rockets.
Yeah. And then we now look at the last two teams. Lakers 4-3, sitting at 27. What's their record? 27-4. What's their record?
24-14.
24-14. I was about to say 27. My bad. 24-14. Still one of the better records in the conference. Then you also have to look at again, y'all. I'm sorry, the Knicks stuff is disgusting, so they just can't crack it for me. If it was me, it was the Lakers and the Raptors to close out the list.
That's what I'm saying, but they don't care about head to head because the Rockets. I don't think the Suns have beat the Rockets
all year. Or are you just saying in general?
You can double check though.
Oh nah, their Suns didn't beat the Rockets. That's definitely true. Suns Booker led have been mid. Y'all like Booker so much that he's been bent. It's not even about a Devin Booker thing to be honest. Also, Dylan Brooks been playing really well. It's not a Booker thing. Also, Collins Gillespie's been playing well. Mark Williams been playing well. Ryan Dunn, Royce O'Neal. It's not about Booker at all. But if you got something against Booker, you can definitely keep that to yourself. Or, like, that don't got nothing to do with me. But yes, the Suns are 0-2 against the Rockets. 0-3, damn, against the Rockets this year.
Tough.
Oh shit. I mean,
Okay. Shout out to them.
They have been performing better than the Rockets, except when they play the Rockets.
Yeah.
This nigga Payne Watson having 24 points, bro.
Devin Booker not playing.
So what happened to my beautiful league, bro?
Oh, what the fuck, bro? Devin Booker not playing today, bro.
I know. I was looking forward to that.
I got him in fantasy. Who did they even play today?
They play the Pistons.
Devin Booker not playing today?
Nah,
They here.
Can we finish the list real quick,
Shut up, bro.
Let's finish the list real quick.
Man, I'm mad too.
You said it's between the Lakers and the Raptors? Who have the Raptors lost and won on during this time?
The Raptors, what? I'm sorry?
You said it's between the Raptors and the Lakers, right?
In my opinion, yeah. The
Raptors is so fuzzy.
I'm sorry, I don't know why, but the Raptors are 5 and.
Wait, hold on. Okay, it's loading. Hold on. They beat Indiana, lost to Philly, beat Philly, lost to Boston, beat Charlotte, beat Atlanta, back to back, lost to Denver. Let me see the Lakers.
I'll probably go Lakers, Toronto. JT, you a funny nigga.
The last two are depleted at Nuggets team.
Raptors.
Why?
The Nuggets that loss to Sacramento blowing the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. And then they got their ass. Is the Detroit game part of the thing? They got their ass beat by Detroit.
It started at Memphis, the first Memphis game.
Okay. Just I guess the loss of Sacramento to me pushes them below the Raptors.
Said the Rockets lost Sacramento.
Would the record come into play for you at all? Or like the recent stretch? Obviously, opponents. Obviously, we hit that roster. It doesn't really matter in my opinion for the most part. Head to head, they didn't play. Record, Lakers, wins and losses. That linked to, I think, the Raptors. I think the Raptors had a better one, the better ones. They obviously got more losses than the Lakers though. Who's playing better basketball to you as of late, and or Jordan?
I got the Lakers, but
he got who?
A coin flip for me. It's a coin flip for me.
I don't care enough. It'd be 9, 10, 10, 9. Who cares? I got the Lakers though.
Yeah. The only reason why I would lean them is because I think the record gap and just the season in totality. I'm not going to penalize them for dropping some games where they had a key player out and or players out. I would say as well. The Raptors are trending upwards, and that's why they did enough to get on the list in general. So I think it's definitely scooting to be at 10, and I think it'll be fine. I think we did solid. I will say.
Lakers move up.
Well, that's because the Raptors are coming behind though.
But the Raptors weren't on the game wasn't on the list last time.
Right. That's why they're gonna be 10 behind the Lakers.
So who was removed from the list?
Knicks.
Oh yeah, the Knicks.
Dropped the Knicks.
Yeah.
Oh, Knicks completely
Knicks
fell
were
off.
fucking 3.
Rightfully so, though. By the way, I'm not gonna lie. Like I clicked off the Knicks thing so fast. Take a look at this real quick from December 31st. I'm sorry, that recent stretch is just too heavy. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're 2 and 6 from December 31st. That is disgusting. 2 and 6.
They haven't looked the best.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, bro, Cat, and that's my dog, but Cat is a problem. Cat is a problem for New York.
What you mean, bro? He had a better plus minus than Brown last year. He a better player, right?
Bro, somebody did say that last year. Who said that last year?
Swiper, Tween. Who else? One more nigga, like, bro.
Who said what?
Cat better than Brian because of the plus minus shit, the on-off shit.
They are part of plus minus FC, bro. That's the right game.
Man.
Cat to me is a problem because Cat just keep talking offense. Like, bro, y'all defense is where y'all need to get better.
Damn, I need a Booker tonight. Oh well. All right. Power rankings completed. That was a successful power rankings, guys. We got the first NBA game coming up in an hour. The last thing I want to hit on today for the show, a reminder for anybody that's new or came in here now, or even watching the show back and in here what I said earlier, or just skipped it by chance. Hit me at like 10:50 this morning to do the NFL divisional round talks in Spaces tomorrow. I definitely want to hear some new people. I definitely want to hear the usual folks, and I definitely want to gain some followers on Twitter and or maybe some subscribers on YouTube, and or followers on Twitch, and or more people to join the Discord tomorrow. So I will be hosting it tomorrow on Spaces. Let me change the title now on these two, on YouTube and Twitch. I will be hosting it tomorrow on Spaces, guys. So make sure y'all put up to the space tomorrow at 11 a.m. If the Rockets and Knicks game, Rockets and OKC game is just like, I gotta say something about it, I'll start the space off with that real quick. And that'll warm me up or walk me into the divisional round talks. The title of the space is probably going to be the divisional round. What's your Twitter, nigga, so I can join Space to talk? Y'all be talking to me any kind of way. The Twitter's on the screen, bro. Like, it's literally right there. If you're looking at me talk right now, listen to me talk. Look at your phone and look at the bottom of the screen right there. It says X Facts and Stats. That's the Twitter. Jiggy Engineer.
Bro, that just made me bust out laughing, bro.
Nigga said, "What's your Twitter, nigga?" So I can join the
I'm
space.
crying. Bro, I'm on mute over here dying, fool. Bro, that's them youngsters, bro. They don't have
y'all
no.
talk to me any kind of way.
Bro, yeah, man. Bro, I'm so used to it now, bro. Like, TikTok, people be saying anything. Like, on this stuff, people be saying anything. It's like, it is what it is. Y'all, we had 7 games last night in the National Basketball Association. A big surprise to me, the Toronto Raptors. When you see somebody with where the value was not as high or the value was not as strong, or you can get them for cheap, and you know if you put them on your roster, they can be effective, you go do it, right? And the Wizards just did it with Trae Young. The Raptors did it last year with Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram last night led the Raptors in scoring with 30 points. Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, and RJ Barrett all been having a good season together. RJ did not play. All been having good seasons together. RJ did not play last night though. But they're both point forwards, but they score in different ways. Scotty is like inside out. Bi is more so. He can be outside in, inside out, whatever the case may be. He had 30 points last night, 12 for 23 from the field, 3 for 6 from 3, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. And Scotty Barnes, like I said, the point forward aspect of things, 26, 7 boards, 13 assists. Colin Murray Boyles. The pick confused me at the time, just to be honest, because I know how Colin is, and I know the type of player he is. I know how he operated in college basketball. He's real similar to like a when you think of a guy that you can play through on offense. Let me put it like that. I know some people was comparing him to Draymond Green. I never went that far. I never will go that far. But he's a good basketball player. He's highly skilled. And he's been starting the last 6 games, 7 games, somewhere in that ballpark. He had 10 boards, 10 points, 3 assists, and a block. And he's playing well in the front court alongside Scotty and Bi. Wow, somebody who mic is that, y'all? Unless somebody's talking. Oh, heaven said that might be you. Yeah, so Colin been solid starting for them. They also started Shed last night. I'm not sure how long he's been starting. But either way, when quickly he doesn't start, I guess he starts. But the biggest thing for them off the bench, he had a lot of hype last year, but that shit died down pretty quick. Grady, he had 21 points, 11 boards for them. Probably his best game of the season, or one of his best games of the season in the short 42-game season so far. And ultimately, they got to win 115 and 101. And I'm going to continue to praise them for this. They did one of the smartest things ever. Like, they literally prioritized getting their first round pick back this year in the offseason from New Orleans. And said, you know what? Halliburton not playing. We're not going to play around. We're not going to play around. We're going to have Nembhard miss some games. We're going to have Benedict miss some games. We're going to have Siakam playing all the games. So it didn't look like we purposely tanking. But we don't want to win. We don't care to win. We want a top 5 pick. We want to retool. And we want to jumpstart. We want to sort of kind of keep everything moving and flowing. And when we put Halliburton back in this fold, and we land a Caleb Wilson, we land a Koa Pete, we land a Cameron Boozer, AJ DeBancer, Darren Peterson, whoever you want to say, it's going to look like last year. And if you're seeing now, all the rumors on Twitter over the last month, even month and a half, and even one today, they had interest in Zubac. They have an interest in all these centers to replace and also somebody that can give them consistent production. I saw Onyeka this morning and some other names. Somebody that can give them consistent production at that center position that Miles Turner gave them last year. They opted not to keep Miles Turner on the fold. They pretty much told him, look, there's no point to pay you because Halliburton's not going to be here this season. So we're not going to be on shit. Why are we paying you money just for the fuck of it? That's basically what he said they said. I'm saying it in my own language, but that's basically what he said. So they're looking for a center. They don't want to start a Jay Huff. They don't want to start Isaiah Jackson. Like, they need a center, so they're prioritizing trying to land a center before the deadline and or definitely in the offseason. So Siakam, though, like I said, been playing damn near every game. He had 26 points, 10 boards last night. Nemhard had 14. Johnny Furphy from Kansas about a year or 2 years ago had 10 and 10. There's not much stop. There's not much to say here. So they dropped to 9 and 32. Meanwhile, the Raptors moved to 25 and 17, are still within the top, I believe, top 4 seed in the Eastern Conference. So they start.
And the NBA gonna reward these niggas too, bro. That shit nasty, bro. They were all about cracking down on like not tanking, like, but now they're, man, that shit disgusting.
Hey, Siakam playing. They trying. They just can't.
I don't mean shit, bro. I know how Adam Silver work, bro.
Nah, they gonna.
Could I ask 2 questions, one about each team, real quick?
Of course, my brother.
One for the Pacers, because I kind of been thinking about it. Is the Pacers really, when Halliburton come back? I think that arguably would be one of the best places for Boozer to go.
That's
and
a
then
statement.
Question is like, would y'all agree with that? And then my second question is, as a Hornets fan, is looking at the Raptors, is that kind of like the hope for where the Hornets potentially to be someday?
What's the comparison that you see with the Raptors and Hornets?
Where the Raptors have like 2-3 guys that every game they know they can get close to 20 or a little bit above. And with the Hornets, that being Ball, Khan, and Brandon.
How can I respond? I mean,
I want to stay like this, though. I think they want to move off of 1 or 2 of those players.
He was breaking up. I didn't hear what you said.
I just want to stay with those players. I think they want to move off of 1 or 2 of those players.
The Raptors are trying to trade. They said that the Raptors are trying to trade a pairing of Quickly, RJ, and Jakob. They want to trade 2 out of the 3, but I mean, just try to make what you said make sense, which it does. The Raptors do have 2-3 guys that can score 20 on any given night. The Hornets sort of kind of do have 2-3 guys that can score any given night. The difference is the Raptors' best player is a good defender, and that's Scotty Barnes, and he's also a forward. Say that again. I'm sorry. Say that again.
Good is an understatement, but I got you.
Well, decent, whatever.
Decent.
Well, per Mazak, I'm going off what Mazak tell me. Mazak tell me this. The Hornets, meanwhile, whoever you want to think their best players, whether that's LaMelo still, or if that's B. Mill, or even if it's Khan in his first season. I still think they got some ways to go, but I mean, you're right on though. I mean, if LaMelo's healthy and them guys are healthy, the offense will pop. The offense will reach a ceiling that would be definitely up there and could be up there in the NBA within the top 10 perspective. But I mean, I want to see what y'all do this year in the draft. You know, because you guys are going to draft within the top 10 probably again. And I don't see the comparison with those 2 teams from a build perspective. I'll just put it like that. I try to make it make sense, but I can't. I don't see the comparison with those 2 teams.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I'm not saying nowhere right now. I'm just saying, like, as a Hornets fan, if I'm like, hopefully one day we can kind of be like the Raptors.
As a Hornets fan, you should hoping that one day you can be like the Pacers. Like, you should hope that you can run and gun and have a opened out offense for your guard LaMelo and Khan and be able to operate off the ball or even with the ball and have your ideal 4 and or 5 alongside. When you have your 5, you're good down there. You with Ryan and Diabate, you're good in my opinion down there. but your ideal four. That's not Miles. If that is Miles, cool. But you guys should be targeting Caleb Wilson, Cole Pete, or Cameron Boozer. Point blank, period, in my opinion. If you get the number one pick, you take Darren Peterson, and then you, in my opinion, and then you see what you can do with LaMelo Ball from a trade perspective. But you guys should be trying to mimic the Pacers and how they built their team. And you guys did that because y'all crushed the draft, in my opinion. Zion James, Liam McNeely, if he pans out to be something, Ryan, and then obviously Khan. Your 4 draft picks last year were amazing. So you should be trying to mimic the Pacers, not the Raptors, and what you got, what the Raptors could be in comparison to y'all. More so what you guys can be in comparison to the Hornets. I mean the Pacers, I'm sorry, in my opinion. And the first thing you said,
well, you know I will.
Go ahead, you know you want who? You know you want who? Boozer? Is it me? Y'all can hear me?
Nope, Sam.
Okay.
Sam.
Nah, it's like,
I forgot the first thing he said. The first thing wasn't even a question. It was more so like a statement. What was it again, y'all?
the Pacers, like
About
Boozer
Boozer
would
and
be
the
best for the
Pacers.
Pacers or something.
Oh yeah, I just know. Yeah, I disagree. That's
Hey
right.
man, the Hornets. I mean, for my net rating FC members, like they have plus 34 when all 3 of them play. Melo, B Mill, and
Yeah.
Calm play. I
Solid offense when they
think they're
play.
like I think they're like 8-5 or something like that. 9-5 when all of them play.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of Boozer with uh like what do you do with Siakam? Like it's not going to make sense. It's not going to work. There's going to be a front court of Boozer, Siakam, Obi Toppin, Jarris Walker. Obi Toppin's been out this year, but then you'll still have Jarris Walker. And I'm not saying they're not willing to move any of them guys, but is the log jam really worth it? You know. And now if you
Yeah,
at pick
nigga,
three,
get them niggas out of there,
yeah.
bro.
But if you get pick 3, yes, you take Boozer like 100%. You don't
Yeah.
even think about the question of Siakam and X, Y, Z. Like Jordan Wilson said, Wood said, I'm sorry. You think about probably getting them out of there, but I don't think they would do that because they're thinking, hey, we were just in the finals with Halliburton and Siakam. Why would we then draft Boozer at 3 and then trade Siakam? We sent ourselves back. They may think that, Jordan. You disagree?
Why can't they keep Siakam? You don't think Siakam can play 3?
No. You think Siakam? You think ideally?
I think he could. I don't know if it's ideal,
He's
but I think they're gonna have a large. They have a top pick. That's the thing about having a top pick as a really good team. Like they're gonna have a guard log jam, aren't they? Wouldn't they have a guard log jam if they get fucking
See, for me, I
the
like
top
AJ.
pick?
I like AJ. For me, I like AJ for them. I don't want Darren there.
So you should Nimhard bench
Yeah, like
AJ.
AJ and Pascal.
that can only way that can work to me because Siakam is a guy that's willing to space the floor. Like even last night, for example, 4 out of 11 from 3. But even he showed in the playoff run last year too. And that's why to Jordan's point, it could work with him and Boozer, but and because they both willing spacers / winning shooters from the 3-point line.
They do still have Neesmith.
Yeah, but I see now. Then that's when they become flexible.
Shift him to the bench.
And or Nemhard, because then you don't have to have 2 ball handlers in that starting lineup because AJ can operate with the ball in his hands as well.
Yeah.
You can go Hallie, Neesmith, AJ, Siakam, insert center you're trying to trade for. Nemhard off the bench running that second unit. Mathurin may not be there no more at that point. Obi Toppin.
Yeah, I can see either way.
Yeah,
I think it'd be good either way.
they're fine.
What
Yeah,
their lineup
yeah,
with
yeah.
what would their
I
lineup
just
with
say
AJ be?
For me,
AJ and Pascal, Neesmith, Taylor, Tyrese, my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not. I mean, that's pretty solid. Like,
I mean, they're gonna be right back.
I mean, Pascal still like even with Holly, he still got busy with the ball though, and it seemed like AJ, from what I didn't see from him at least, he want to get busy with the ball. So it's like I don't know.
But Siakam can play
Pascal
off the
with
ball. Siakam can play off the ball too, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but he still to a degree, like when it was just him and Hallie going to the finals, he still got his reps on the ball. So it's like you're gonna have to prioritize who you want, like the pecking order, let me say that in terms of ball dominance between him and AJ. It would have to be established like out the gate.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do that with
That's what I
Boozer. They're
say.
gonna have to do that with Boozer too. If Boozer's
Yeah, see that's that, and that's why I'm saying like I didn't know too much about Boozer. That's why I was gonna ask. Like, is he the type that can be like effective without the ball more than AJ?
You mean like scoring wise?
Yeah. Offensively.
No, I don't think he's an off ball scorer. I don't think he's a crazy, but he's a good spotter. He's a good shooter. Period. Like he can shoot the ball. Period. I think that would be fine. I don't think it would function like some of the better off ball scorers that you're thinking about looking at. But he can be an effective basketball player without having the basketball in his hands on both ends of the court. That's the best way I can put it. Like he's more than comfortable blending into the basketball game and not needing a bunch of touches and shit to be effective.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think he just brings another level of physicality to them too.
Yeah,
Rebounding, free throw line. I think he just makes him a little more versatile. But AJ will be good there too. I can see either fit. They're gonna have a log jam. They're gonna have some lineup decisions to make either way.
Yeah, that's
somebody going to the bench.
That's why I think Mathurin might be the guy on the way out. I don't think they extended him anyway.
Yeah, they're not. He gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good as fuck.
Yeah. I'm with L though. I think Pascal is more of a foe. Yeah, he's more of a foe. So it's just like who in that top, who one of these top picks you would be comfortable being a 3 if you keep him Pascal, like the more comfortable being a 3 on both ends.
Yeah, I'm trading down, nigga. I'm not taking Caleb Wilson.
Oh well.
Yeah, I would trade down too. Like if I'm not top 3 and I'm not getting age, if I'm not getting if you want to take Duren, cool, whatever. I think Duren and Hallie can actually be. I spoke to how good Duren is off the ball the other day, and I spoke to how he operates at the college level. This is what I said. I'll try to repeat some of the same things I said. Typically, when you one of the best guards in the nation and you one of the top guards, you are so accustomed to seeing them dominate the ball and play on ball 24/7. But at Kansas, Bill Self is doing something different with Duren. When he is on the court, he's not bringing the ball down on the court all the time. He's not on the ball all the time. He's coming off of pin downs. He's coming off of screens. He's catching, shooting. He's doing all these different things that can help translate to the next level to where it can actually go to some of the things that Ted was saying, where Ted said he'll want him to be a 2. So I think Duren can come into the league and play alongside Hallie in the backcourt and operate on off, and both of them can play on off, like literally. So,
bro, the way y'all be describing him, he sound like a modern day souped up Ray Allen or something.
Shit,
but better defensively.
That ain't that crazy, Byron. I ain't gonna lie. But he obviously don't shoot the clip like Ray Allen, but he can shoot the ball.
Oh,
he can shoot the
they say he can shoot.
But he can shoot the hell out of a basketball. Yeah, he can shoot the hell out of a basketball. Like he athletic too, like young Ray. Obviously way better defensively. He's way better defensively. And he's a better playmaker too. So and that ain't too crazy.
He sound like a souped up. He sound like a souped up Bucks version.
Milwaukee,
Milwaukee version of Ray Allen.
Yeah, he's that. So, but if they not pick 1 or 2, I ain't gonna lie. I would entertain Boots. Yeah, you would take Boots at 3 if you land at 3. But outside of that, nigga, I'm not taking Caleb Wilson at 4. They should trade back at that point. I agree with Jordan 100%. They should trade back. So we'll see what happens.
Why is he up so high?
Who, Caleb Wilson?
Caleb Wilson.
Oh, he's a dog.
The way y'all describe him,
bro, he's a dog. Bro, he's crazy. What's a dog?
Really good. He's really good. That's a genuine question. Like the way y'all describe him, it sounds like he's small. And
he's 6'10".
He's 6.
He's raw, bro. He's raw, bro.
So he's a raw bucket getter. Like what?
Just a raw prospect, bro. He got a. I ain't gonna lie though. I think
to me, bro.
To me, I think far as the top 5 guys, I think he's probably second or third to me with the highest ceiling. I think his ceiling is untapped. He has a high ceiling, bro. Just a raw prospect though. That's why you wouldn't entertain taking him over Boozer, but you know what I mean, because Boozer floor is just so high. But Caleb's ceiling to me is higher than Boozer's. So, I mean, he's raw, bro. Like he's still raw. Like he got a lot of things in this game where he's raw, but he's such a fucking force around the rim, though, Byron. Like, and he can guard. You know what I mean? Like,
nah. I heard something completely wrong. Disregard me even asking that question.
Yeah,
I never set eyes on him before. I don't even know how that kid looked.
Yeah, he not near like he's shitty 16. Like that. Like, he's a hell of a player, bro.
Well, I thought I heard. I probably heard him wrong.
Yeah, when you said he was small,
6'2".
Mhm.
Yeah, I thought I heard you say 6'2" earlier. I'm like, what the
No,
fuck?
hell no.
Why you so loud?
No. That was
Put up
6'2".
6'10", bro.
6'2" was the guard that he was playing against yesterday. Yeah, he's
Oh,
6'2".
okay. Cause I'm like, hold on, wait, what the
Yeah,
hell?
you probably heard me say that wrong in
Why
the
is he
game.
so high? Yeah. That's what I'm listening to. Okay, all right. Disregard. He's 6'10". Yeah, disregard. Fuck all that. Fuck all that.
All right, next game last night we had who's next? The Cavs just smoked them, y'all. Simple put. Garland went out this game. He same little foot toe that he's been dealing with. He's not expected to play tomorrow either. Donovan Mitchell heated up. What quarter was this? Third quarter, I want to say Donovan Mitchell heated up. This was the third time this season he scored 20 or more points in one quarter. That's impressive. Third time this season. That means he be going off. Jalen Tyson continues to start for them. He was well for them. DeAndre Hunter bounced back after having 2 back-to-back bad games for them off the bench. He had 17 points. But then Mobley and Jared Allen, particularly Mobley, was pretty damn good down low. Mobley had 17 and 13 with 6 assists and 5 stocks. They just dominate. They smoked them in the third quarter, y'all, and second half. They pretty much just smoked them in the second half. As far as the Sixers side of thing, Maxey struggled. Whatever you got and beating Paul George was 17 and 20. Both shot 17 for 14. But they didn't really have much going. They couldn't really stop Donovan Mitchell when he heated up, and that's what changed the whole entire game. So, shout out to the Cavaliers. They looked good yesterday, and hopefully they can start picking up some wins and improve that record. Because 23-19 for a team like this with this talent on the roster, or led by Donovan Mitchell and Mobley and Garland, they should be better. So, hopefully they improve. They're now 23-19 on the year, 9-9 on the road, and the Sixers dropped to 22-17 on the year, 10-10 at home. So. Like I said, they just smoked them. Not really much to say there. The great performance from Donovan Mitchell. Third
I saw
game.
something that DeAndre Hunter wants out, apparently.
Yeah, that is true. Well, I saw that rumor too. So we'll see what happens there. This third game came down to a Vooch game winner. Unfortunately, I did not see it, but the Bulls got the win 128-126. He stole Bryce Sensabaugh's career game. Bryce Sensabaugh had 43 points yesterday off the bench. 15 for 22. 5 for 10 from 3, 8 for 8 from the free throw line, and he's a bucket. Bryce Sensabaugh is a bucket. He can shoot. He can score alongside with my dog Keontae George, 25 and 7 last night. Flip had 19 and 7. And you're going to start seeing the Jazz, Lauri Markkanen not going to be playing all the time. Nurkic already don't be playing back-to-back. So you're going to start seeing a lot of these young guys come in now with the hopes of trying to bottom out even more because they got 26 losses and they're trying to lose even more games. Jamal better first option than Mitchell. Y'all are crazy. They're trying to lose even more games. On the Bulls side of things, they moved to 19-21 on the year. They're still trying to hold down the fort without Josh Giddey this season. And they had freaking 7 guys in double digits. So they had a collection of guys that was able to score and help them out. Jalen Smith had 12 and 10 in his limited minutes. Patrick Williams, who I bashed over, they had 13. Terry had 11. Kevin Huerter had 10. And Ayo. Or Ayo, I forgot how you say it again, y'all. I'll be forgetting. Ayo?
Yeah, Ayo.
Ayo had 15 off the bench as well. Thank y'all. So shout out to the Bulls, man. They needed a win, especially for them trying to stay in the play-in and or make the playoffs this year. Josh Giddey probably should be returning soon. While he's still nursing.
What my next player did? What you say he did?
Who?
What Kobe had last night? Kobe had what? Yeah.
Kobe?
Let me see.
Can you go back to it, brother, please? I'm not even.
Yeah, he said future. You said future Wolf. That's Kobe White.
Go to the bottom.
Oh,
not the bottom. 15.
Oh, you talking about Ayo?
15
2. You reading the wrong, bro. Nigga, you reading the wrong box score line, bro.
Okay.
Nigga had 6 points, bro. Nigga had 6 points, bro. He had 6 points, bro.
I see 15, nigga.
No, it says 6 points on 2 and 7 from the field, bro.
15, 6, and 2. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all, bro. We can use that for sure.
Yeah, we can use that.
Y'all like comedy.
Y'all gonna make me start signing with OG. Y'all gonna make me start signing with OG, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
They can use that.
They're gonna start making me start signing with OG.
I thought they already had that. They didn't already have that at home with Rob. Okay.
Niggas is funny. Talking about what they need.
I need Ayo. No, I need Ayo. OG, come on, bro. No, we want Ayo soon, bro.
I thought niggas was solid. My bad. I ain't know no better.
Why we
I ain't know no better.
Why we can't add? Y'all already think we suck. We ain't add shit. So now Ever
That's what we
since.
need.
At first we ain't ass shit. We suck. We this and that. Now we want to ass shit. Now, oh, y'all need
Add
people.
Kobe
Y'all told us
Wade.
we needed people.
Okay, y'all said y'all playing zone now,
Like
whatever his
what,
name
bro?
is.
Y'all told me 3-4 months straight we needed people. Now we get it.
That
One
wasn't me,
nigga
bro.
is a
That wasn't
problem,
me, bro.
man.
That wasn't me, bro.
Taz, you can hear me, Taz?
Yeah.
I think the problem is that OG thinks we need Io for him. He got him. We not looking at him. We looking past him. Like nobody worried about you, OG. I'm not
Oh
gonna
no,
lie.
hell no. He know that. He know that.
Heaven sent. You know what it is. See, you always folks are always gonna say what the truth is. I ain't saying nothing about that, but that's what you was thinking. So you know what I'm saying? And my mom told me not to talk with. I'm over here eating this food, so I don't want to be smacking in y'all ear. But it's just funny how Tez came into the season talking about they didn't need shit and all that. It's just funny to me. Now all of a sudden he need this, he need that.
By the
That's
way,
why I was laughing about.
by the way, niggas
Mm-hmm.
are getting traded that don't play, bro. So it's still like that's when you getting it twisted. It's still the same team. Like it ain't nothing is like
So the team you
it's the
talked
same
about
shit,
early
bro.
on in the season wasn't good enough. You was wrong about that then. That team wasn't good
Oh
enough.
no, I'm still proving right, bro. 17-6 from the Thanksgiving break, bro.
No,
With
that's
nobody,
why I get confused. That's why I get
with
confused.
nobody added, according to you.
So why
So
you adding shit then? If you good.
it's always room to get better, bro.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm catching up. My bad. I'm moving a little slow today. I ain't had but one cup of coffee. My bad. My bad. I'm starting to see the way you thinking about it. It's all good. I ain't mean to slow y'all conversation down though. My bad. See,
Yeah, bro.
Ted just be
I told you a long time ago when y'all was talking about the Minnesota shit. Y'all talking about the wrong team, bro. I'm telling you, it was some good points, but y'all was focusing on the wrong team. It's them
okay.
Houston niggas. It's them Houston niggas who y'all supposed to be focused on. But you know what do I know? I don't know shit. So cool.
Oh, you talking about the one that's we got basically got the same record, but y'all doing so great. You
We
talking about that?
basically
You talking
don't.
about them two teams?
We
You talking
basically
about them
don't.
two teams?
We
Oh, okay.
basically
My
don't
bad.
though. We
So you
basically
had
don't though.
so you sucked early and was in on an 0-5 or whatever streak, and now we having a rough patch. I don't think ain't shit kind of even. You just had yours at a different time of the year. Ain't that how that sounds? Since we both got the same record.
You never went on the streak that we on right now.
It don't matter. But the bottom line is the records are the same, right?
No, it's not.
What are you 1 game ahead of us?
No, I'm not. What are you talking
How,
about?
how many games, nigga? Ain't but two teams lost. What you call it? Lost
Like
13.
we had
Denver
like
lost 13 games, and
we had
They
like
got
3-4
four
more
more
wins
wins.
than
They
y'all.
got 4 more wins than y'all.
I
Four
go by
more
the lost
wins, bro. What
column,
are you
man.
talking
I
about?
go
Like
by the lost column.
you
I
just
go
be
by it because we.
chatting, bro. You just
I,
be chatting.
wait a minute. Let's talk about that for a second. When y'all niggas looking at like when y'all looking at standings, y'all don't go by the lost column because you can catch up from the win column. It's hard to catch up from a lost column, though.
Yeah. That takes you winning games.
Yeah, so that's my whole point. I'm in control of that, though, right? I'm not in control. If I've already lost, I've already lost. So it
Okay,
means
and
the same
you're
number
okay.
of losses.
Bro, you in control of winning and losing. What are you talking about?
Okay, so you missing my whole point. But the loss column is what it is. So I guess that's my whole point. Like I go by the loss column. When I'm assessing the standings, I'm looking at how many games are we behind in a loss
No, you
column.
look at both. That's where you're
I
getting lost.
understand that overall. I get that. But if we play the same number of games, I can catch up. If you don't play no more games and I play 3 more games because you've played 3 more than me up to this point, I can catch up, right? But if I was down 3 games in the loss column, I
Yeah,
can't catch
nigga,
up. I can catch up.
okay. You're staying the obvious, but you have to win the games. Like at the end of the day, like
Well,
yeah,
that goes
we
without
play.
saying. That goes
We
without
play.
saying. You just stated the obvious.
No, you're saying the losses are the same, but you just play more games, so you have more wins. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, nigga, in our more games, we won more games than y'all. So now you have to catch up. That doesn't just because you have to catch up in games. You're nigga, you can't just step wins. Like nigga, you still gotta go out there and win a game.
But still,
Yeah,
but I'm still in control of that. If I had already lost 3 more games, if there was a difference in the loss column, that's gonna be hard for me to make up no matter how much I win. Right? I
Yeah,
can't catch
bro.
up from a
Yeah.
loss column standpoint.
Typically, niggas go by the loss column, bro. Y'all saying the same thing. We're not saying the same thing at all because Tez, y'all not saying the
No,
same
I'm
thing.
saying the right
Yeah,
thing. That
OG
nigga
is
just
not
talking.
penciling wins, but he has the point where they can control that. But like to Tez saying, just because you control them, you're gonna win. But it's easier to make ground for the wins column than it is for the loss column. It's just literally all the OG
That's
is
all
saying.
I'm saying. Thank you for saying it in an eloquent way there, nephew. Appreciate it.
Next game.
Nah, he
Nigga,
eloquent. Nah,
nigga,
nigga,
make my
bruh.
cash out ring tonight, nigga. You thought I forgot? We not cool, nigga. We
What
not on the same side.
you need to borrow something? When
We
you need
not
to
on the
borrow
we
something,
not on the
holler at me on
same
the
side.
low. Don't be telling that shit on the
We not
phone,
on the
nigga. You need to
same
borrow
side, nigga.
something,
You try to sneak your way in
nigga.
the
You
back
need
to
to
like we
borrow
buddy
something,
buddy.
nigga.
We
I
not
ain't giving
buddy
you a
buddy,
bitch
nigga.
ass thing, nigga.
Okay, remember you said that.
You can borrow something, yeah.
Remember you said
That's
that.
cool.
No, that's cool. Remember you said that. That's all I'm
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
say.
yes. Let
Yeah.
me borrow something. I'm gonna bet it right back to you. Yes,
And
yes.
any other time you come in here and watch games with us and you spoil your game, spoil this one tonight. Come in here at 7:30 or 6:30 your time tonight and watch this game with us because I'll be live streaming the game. Come spoil this game tonight.
Ain't
Yeah.
nowhere in the world I watch this one
Yeah,
with you
come
niggas.
stand in the
Nah,
paint
cause
and come
y'all,
watch this
nah,
game. This is
'cause
a big game. Come stand in the paint and watch it. And it's in Houston.
you
Come
niggas gonna
stand in
be
the paint.
overreacting. You niggas gonna be overreacting in the first
What you mean?
quarter.
It's
I can't
OKC.
wait.
They ain't shit, right?
Yeah.
You ain't worried about
I
that when it
never
comes to
said that.
OKC. You ain't
See,
worried about
you see
that
how
when it comes to
Jordan, you
OKC.
know what, Woods? You ain't shit. You ain't
They
never
not
heard me
shit,
say OKC wasn't shit. But you know
bruh. They
what?
not shit,
You
bruh.
ain't shit, nigga.
Bro, they not shit. I know I'm not shit. They not shit either, bruh.
Man, look here. I
Y'all,
respect them.
you know what's so crazy? This nigga about to have a bad weekend, bro. Like I can't wait, bro.
OKC and Mini
Nah,
back
Like
they
to
you
do
back.
gonna
got
have a
some
bad
bump,
you ain't even gonna want to leave the house Saturday.
bro.
You gonna have a bad weekend,
They can't even pencil in the Pelicans win, bro. They already saw what they did to them. Like,
bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I didn't miss what he was saying, but he acting like them shits just stamped wins though. Like nigga, fuck out of here. Y'all ain't got no stamped wins.
I don't understand why I'm so hated in this motherfucker, man. I'm the coolest
nah,
nigga
nah,
around
he
this
motivated.
motherfucker, man. I'm the
Nah,
most hated
not
nigga.
this
Nah, he
gimmick.
the most hated
Not this
gimmick.
gimmick.
Most hated
Not
gimmick.
this
I'm,
gimmick.
That's a new one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's a new gimmick, OG.
I told
For,
y'all he a troll now, but he a full time troll, bro.
we had a
I'm
bottom
a
of
truth teller.
we had a
Shit
two
silly.
two bottom teams in their respective conferences going at it last night. The Pelicans and the Nets. The Pelicans got the win, 116 and 113. If you like watching guys scoring bunches, or different guys score the basketball, you probably saw that last night. Mainly by two guys in New Orleans. They led by Trey Murphy and Zion Williamson. Spoke to the tier that Trey Murphy's on right now, and he literally followed it up last night. I mean, 34 points, 12 for 22, 5 for 13 from three, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 stocks. I mean, the tier right now is ridiculous. Zion Williamson, I spoke to him earlier as well. 17 games in a row. He's looking really damn good, playing good, and looking healthy. 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 stocks as well. And they ultimately got the win, and pretty much led by them two. On the net side of things, not much to say there. They're letting the young guys hoop. Drake, Agor, Danny, Nolan. I already said Drake as well. MBJ led the way in scoring, 20 points. Sharp came off the bench with 15. Cam Thomas came off the bench with 16. So, bottom of two teams in a respective conference. Nets shaping up to get in the top pick. Brooklyn just hooping. They don't have their draft pick this year, so the Hawks got it.
Where did what you call it go in the draft?
Who?
Um,
Agor?
the shooter kid from New Orleans,
The shooting?
the real 3-and-D nigga, the nigga over there. Where did he go in the draft? Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy? He went like 14, 15? Let me see.
He went
17.
lottery.
17.
Right off that. Oh,
Okay,
Yeah.
right outside lottery.
Yeah.
17. Wow, I can't shit.
Man,
That
But
nigga been
no,
hooping. Get
no,
that
I
lick.
ain't gonna lie.
it's he went, but he went to Rice though. Like he went to a low
No, he
major
didn't. He
school.
went to Rice first, but he ended up somewhere
At
else. He
Virginia.
didn't finish at
At
Rice, right?
Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he's tough.
yeah. That's
BJ,
one.
BJ, BJ was all over Trey Murphy from day one. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta get BJ. BJ was all over Trey Murphy from day one, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Trey Murphy a dog.
He was a dog.
Yeah, he's tough.
Man, I can't get that lucky. I can imagine what that would look like on my wing.
Bro,
Anyway,
but you can
go
get a
ahead.
third pick in the draft.
You got
Huh?
KD, you good.
You get the third pick in the
I
draft,
got
bro.
KD.
Yeah, you do.
Kenny, what you got your motherfucking ass up here for, nigga? I ain't talk to you, nigga. You this nigga. No, but I'm talking about that other nigga I got over there. But I ain't gonna get on that too much. But that's when I'm talking about what I need on my
But no
team and
way
what a nigga
no
ought to
way
be
you
doing.
found a way to take a shot at. No way you found a way to take a shot at. You know who, bro? Come on, bro.
I'm just saying that's what I'm looking for out of my
Tell you, bro, that
position
nigga's
right there.
delusional, bro.
That's what
Bro,
I'm
come
looking
on,
for
bro.
from a number 3 pick. That's what I'm looking for right there. That's all I was saying. But we ain't got to get
34
on that
points
too.
from a number 3 pick playing alongside Katie and Sengun and the Thompson
Bro,
twin.
this nigga greedy, bro.
Wait, I'm confused, OG. That's nasty. You won 34 points out of your number 2 pick, or 22 points which average on a year when he's playing alongside Katie Sengun and the Thompson twin, who all are better than him.
I'm not saying 34 on everyday night, every
Yeah,
night.
that's
I'm
why
just saying
I turned it to 22. That's why I turned it to the season average.
I'm saying the ability and the threat to potentially go out and get that because that respect
Trey
does so much for
Trey
does
Murphy
so
is
much for the
operating as
floor.
a Trey Murphy is operating as the number one or number two option, so his confidence is through the roof. Jabari Smith is operating as the fourth option on most nights. It's not the same. He's not even getting the same look, not even utilized the same. Not saying he even can do it. Not saying he can even do that if he's getting that opportunity to do so. First and foremost, make that very clear. But he's just not as good as Trey Murphy. He can't shoot like Trey Murphy. He can't score like Trey Murphy. So how are you just because he went pick 3, you want to sort of kind of criticize him for that now? Because he went pick 3 and he's not giving
What
you.
do you?
She said he's saying he wants a player like Trey Murphy in that position.
That's all I'm saying. Heaven sent. Thank you. I don't understand why that was so hard to believe. I don't. I mean,
But no. But
damn. What?
Heaven saying he tied it to pick 3 then. So therefore, when he says pick 3, that means he's taking shots at Jabari Smith. Heaven sent. Therefore, I have to stick up and
Yeah,
defend Jabari Smith.
so he would like to replace Jabari Smith with a player
All right.
like
Well,
Trey
I'm
Murphy.
not
Just
arguing that then. I'm not arguing that then.
so he may not get you 30, but just like what you said, like he has the ability to the skill sets to be a threat and potentially get that. There,
Javari never scored 30 before.
I don't know.
I
If I'm
think
being
he's
honest
speaking
with you, that's why
more
I
so.
don't. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so.
All right.
But
Let's score 30 one time, bro.
Next game was another bypass for the most part. It was a doubleheader, but it wasn't that good.
Yeah,
Gafford got the. You saying something, Heaven?
Yeah,
I said OG is always saying I don't support him. See, I had your back, OG. This shit crazy.
Jabari career high
I
is 30,
appreciate
by the
that.
way.
I appreciate that, Heaven sent.
The Nuggets got the win 118 and 109 and moved to 28 and 13 on the year, 17 and 7 on the road. It's actually impressive. 17 and 7 on the road, and then continuing to find ways to win or continuing to win games without Jokic. Payne Watson at 18 points, one of their biggest bright spots on the season so far. Aaron Gordon had 22. Looked like he's getting more and more comfortable coming back from his injury. Spencer Jones had 10 points. He's been stepping in and starting for them for a good portion of this season. Even Jalen Pickett was solid in his minutes for them when he chimed in or when he played. Tim Hardaway had 12. Bruce Brown had 7, and Jamal Murray. Like Swiper said, probably gonna be an All-Star this year. Probably gonna be All-NBA this year. 33 points, 13 for 24, 2 for 6 from 3, 5 assists. A special player, and the way he's performing for them, I cannot wait to see them healthy and see them going to run and going to push in this Western Conference and also throughout the playoffs. On the Mavs side of things, Cooper Flag went down, did not return after the game to the game with the ankle injury. P.J. Washington returned back in the lineup, and they just yeah. That's just not much to say about the Mavericks, man. The vision and everything that Nico thought, he just haven't had the opportunity to see it pan out, and obviously he's gone out the window now anyway. But Kyrie ain't playing, AD ain't playing, Lively ain't playing, Gafford been in and out. I think he even got hurt yesterday as well. It just is what it is, man. So they're sitting at 15 and 26. If they're smart, which I think they're probably going to trend to that direction. They're going to try to lose as many games as possible this year, get that another top pick, and pair another top pick and put that alongside Cooper Flag when you're eventually going to trade Anthony Davis. And if you keep Kyrie, you keep Kyrie, but do not expect AD, Klay Thompson, D'Lo. I'm not saying D'Lo's going to get traded, but AD, Klay Thompson, and many more to be on this team at the start of next season. It's going to be Cooper Flag, insert top 10 pick, ideally for them. Or let me just say insert lottery pick. Insert lottery, because they're not making the playoffs. Insert lottery pick, which is still going to be a good young prospect alongside Cooper Flag. And if you still have Kyrie, cool. And the guys around them. P.J. Washington probably be there because P.J. Washington can't get traded this season because of the contract.
Max Christie's going to be back too, most likely.
Say that again.
Max Christie. We're most likely going to keep him too, and he's young.
Okay, yeah. Max Christie and obviously Derek Lively down low as well. So,
I miss you, Max.
But
Nah, niggas miss Max.
they're open to trading Gafford. They're open to trading AD. They're open to trading D'Lo. They're open to trading Klay. They're open to trading everybody that's not named.
on the team.
Oh,
wait, what's the third name you said?
Yeah, D'Lo. Yeah, they're open to it.
I got that nigga D-Lo's on this team,
probably not
bro.
gonna get traded, but they're open to it.
With Jordan, would you take D'Lo back if you could get Gafford?
Yeah. What am I trading for him? I mean, he don't cost me. He only makes six. He's so bad. He only makes $6 million now. I'm sure it don't cost much to make the money work. So sure, why
Okay.
not? He just would never
I
play.
just didn't know if your hate for D'Lo was.
Nah, he could come over with Gafford. He just would never play basketball. That's all.
I heard Minnie need a point guard.
You think Gafford kind of fills that void a lot more than as far as what y'all need, a Luka kind of player?
Nah, he just. To be honest with the Gafford shit, I would rather look for a wing than get Gafford. I feel like it just depends on what you think about Jackson Hayes. He's better than Jackson Hayes, so I guess that's an upgrade. But we need to upgrade wing more than we need to upgrade over Jackson Hayes. Jackson's been solid backup big, so I would rather just get another wing and then go get fucking Gafford. And plus, they would never trade with us again. I don't think they ever gonna trade with us again, bro. Like I can't see it. I can't see the Mavs ever trade with the Lakers again. It's gonna have to be some years. Just the optics.
Yeah. All right. Shout out to the Nuggets, man. Mavs, do the right thing, guys. Play Najee, play PJ, Jaden Hardy, and them guys, man. But lose. Lose. Well, they don't even got to try to lose. They're going to lose anyway, to be honest. And they're not going to make the playoffs anyway, so it really don't matter. Winding down this night, Sacramento Kings, 3-game winning streak. Good said in the chat. They beat some good teams. Said earlier. You don't look at that schedule. I mean, ask the Rockets. Ask the Lakers. Let me include the Lakers before OG think I'm taking a shot. You don't look at the Kings on your schedule and be like, oh, yeah, that's a free dub. You know? They as long as the Levine, DeRozan, and funny enough, Russ is playing basketball, they can get hot and they can score on most nights and they can probably win. You know? And last night they had it on. And they jumped on them early. 32-17 at the end of the first quarter. Brunson had 4 points in the first half. And he only played 5 minutes. So excuse me. So he only played the first quarter, literally the first 5 minutes of the game. And he tore. Excuse the hell out of me. I'm sorry. I'm not wishing out on nobody. He rolled his ankle. My bad. He rolled his ankle. And after that, the Knicks just struggled on offense. Bro, they shot 100 shots. My goodness. I never saw a team shoot 100 shots in a game.
They be shooting that much when you. I mean, I don't know what the turnover numbers were, but that be happening sometimes.
For real?
Yeah. Our team shot 111 shots the other night. I can't remember what game that was. Might have been one of our games, to be honest.
Yeah, they beat them purple niggas on a back-to-back after beating us, right? While you taking shots.
Yeah, I included the Lakers in that, right?
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. My bad. I had a phone call. My bad.
Nigga, that's your fault, nigga. Told you supposed to sock them niggas up. Them niggas took care of y'all so easily. They had enough injury to take care of us.
My bad. I had a phone call. I just came in on the last second of that. My bad.
Yeah, I bet. But nah, they 100 shot. That's wild, bro. Bro, y'all sure that's not the highest this season? 100 shots?
Nah, somebody definitely took 111 shots.
111 shots in one game?
Yeah, because it'd be rebounding. It'd be their offensive rebounds, and then if you get a combination of offensive rebounds, I don't know how many turnovers the Kings had. I don't know if you scroll down. See how many turnovers did the Kings have?
15.
Yeah, that's like if you get combination of a certain amount of turnovers and then other team offensive rebound a lot, that's more shots.
That's wild. Damn.
Yeah. They only took 74 is actually the number. I'm looking at 74 is low as fuck. That's not a lot of shots.
Yeah, I need 100 shots.
Yeah, start paying attention to that.
Yeah, I need to look at that more. 100 shots, that's like so crazy to me. Damn.
That is a lot though. Teams do it, but it is a lot of shots.
Damn.
A lot of shots.
Like you shot 100 times, only scored 100 points.
No, that's wild.
That's crazy.
Because free throws, that don't count free throws, so that's wild. Yeah.
But look at the shot attempts, though.
Yeah, that's the wild part. Yeah, that's the wild part. You shot 100 times and only got 100 points. That's the wildest part.
That's crazy, bro.
That's the wildest part.
Crazy, man. Shout out to the Kings. Another team that's gonna be picking the lottery as well. Another team that's hoping and praying they can get a guy that can help turn their franchise around. They just haven't been. They had opportunities with Cousins. They had opportunities with Fox. They even drafted Hallie, and I get the idea of trading Hallie for Sabonis and trying to believe in that team that you were building with Fox and Sabonis and whatnot. But ultimately, they came up short when they lost to the Warriors in the playoff series, and then they fell off at that point. They went like 47-35 or 48-34 2-3 years ago. The whole community was screaming like the beam, and now it's over with. So either way, Knicks, hopefully, man, y'all pick it up. Y'all like 2-6 or 2-5 in y'all last 7-8 games.
Yeah, man, y'all know who put an end to that like the beam shit.
But you know that's the same series you were saying Curry is 35. What do you expect? What do you want him to do? Remember that?
No, that's not. That's not.
They didn't
That's
knock
not
y'all
that
off the.
serious. Fuck
They
no.
didn't. Did they
Nigga,
knock
that's
y'all
the
off the
series y'all
plane?
was mad at me for not being nervous, dumbass.
Didn't they
Wait,
knock
that
y'all off
was
the
that
plane?
serious?
But
Hey,
didn't they
bro,
knock y'all off the?
that is a
No, that
classic
He was
wasn't
like,
FCS
he's
that.
moment,
That
bro. I ain't gonna.
35. What do you want him to do?
that's not that series. You just made that up. That
Bro,
Oh,
didn't
happened,
they
but
my,
that's
knock?
Wait,
my
not
what
that
fault,
series was
SJ,
that,
series.
then,
dog.
Lo?
But
What
didn't they
series
knock
was
y'all
that?
off the
Okay,
plane
I'm
that
No,
sorry,
it
year
brother.
wasn't. That
though?
wasn't
That
the
Curry
Lakers.
thing.
Lo, that wasn't the Lakers series. That wasn't the Rockets
But
series.
listen though, that's the series. Remember, you was up here with Joy. Y'all was mad at me because I was never worried the whole series. We was down 3-1. We was down 2-1 or whatever. Y'all was up there talking, no, you're not worried. And then you try
Okay,
to let me
what
see that
series? What
random
series
ass
is that?
dumbass
Okay, what
bet.
series is that though?
I don't fucking know.
Gang,
I
I'm telling
remember
you,
it.
that's
It
the
happened.
King
I just don't remember
series.
the series.
Lo,
Bro,
think about it.
I just told you what
Oh,
happened in the King series, bro. It couldn't have been the King series. I was never sweating the King series.
bro. Lo, since
Keon Ellis under the
Was it the
season.
plane? Was it the plane shit
Keon
then?
Ellis out for the
It
season,
might have been a play-in, honestly. That
Because
that
they
that
y'all they
that
beat you
that
on the
makes more
plane,
sense.
right?
Probably, I think. I honestly don't even remember that being
Larry,
versus
what's good,
Kings, but
Brody?
I know it happened. I just don't remember when it happened. But I just know it couldn't have been the Kings series.
Might have been a Kings playing game.
It might have been the great. Now we lost. Now we did lose to the Kings. I was thinking about the Grizzlies, John. Now,
Y'all
but
got a
that
lot
was
of
Grizzlies
playing
John was
losses,
before
man.
that.
Y'all got a lot of playing losses. I'm
This
not
was
gonna
never.
lie.
Yeah,
This
bro, we
trust me.
got two.
This was
We
not a
got
play.
two.
This was not a
Well,
playing
three if
game
you
statement. I
include
don't think.
Lakers.
I don't think this was a playing game thing, y'all. This was a series.
Yeah, I don't. If it's a series, I don't know. I can't remember what series it was.
It wasn't the Lakers. It wasn't the Wolves. It wasn't the Rockets. It wasn't the Mavericks. It. I'm telling y'all, bruh, because that King series was close as fuck. It went to 7, and I think it was come after them. It was come after them losing the game or something like that. Obviously, Curry went berserk in Game 7. I think Curry had like 50 in Game 7. By the way, special performance, bro. That game was wild as hell. Curry's a crazy player, bro. I think it was that series, but fuck, I could be wrong. It is what it is. We don't got to harp on it.
What year was that?
That was 2023,
23.
probably. Yeah.
2023, yeah.
24,
23.
2023.
22.
It's the year where the Lakers went to the Western Conference Finals of the 7th
Beat
seed.
their ass. We beat their ass.
I
Yeah.
know. I just remember that.
The Lonnie Walker
Let's
game.
see.
The Lonnie Walker game.
that
Man, that game
So
changed. That was crazy.
that shit was sick.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That shit was sick. Nigga telling Michael Jordan for 10 minutes. What happened to him now? What happened to him since, bro?
That nigga did hit every mid range shot in
Been his
basketball
service,
in that
bro.
game.
That shit was crazy.
Sometimes you just need niggas. Sometimes that's your purpose in life, bro. Just one game.
Yo,
So, bro, he bought out with us for a
Heaven
second.
said you here?
Yeah.
Reminder, if anybody's here, it will be a space tomorrow for the NFL Divisional Round playoff game talks. We got 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday, and on Monday we got the national championship in college football. So on Monday we'll be recapping those 4 games and then talking about Miami and Indiana, giving our predictions for that game, and also giving our predictions tomorrow for the playoff games upcoming weekend, and potentially starting to show off with the Houston Rockets and Oklahoma City Thunder recap for tomorrow. And that is the biggest game on the slate tonight. Yeah, that is the biggest game on the slate tonight, and the most to look forward to. We also got Giannis versus Wemby, and whatever you want to think out of that Heat and Boston game. Devin Booker's not playing, so that's when it kind of crushes this game. Dylan Brooks did not participate in shoot around, but he's still expected to play, so something worth monitoring. I think Memphis is in, what I say, Berlin? That game is in Berlin?
Germany.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In 7 minutes, it starts.
Josh straight up said, nigga, I don't fuck with y'all. Nigga, Vince was like, nigga, step to the back. Josh said, nigga, I'm right here, nigga. You ain't about nothing. If you want to do something, you going to do it right here. Vince was like, nigga, step to the back. Nigga, like, I've been here for 5 minutes. Nigga, do something. So,
We're talking about him and that kid.
yeah, that's what
See,
really
that's that
happened.
girl.
Yeah, that's really
So you
happened.
supposed to be that tough.
That's
You
actually
supposed
what
see that.
happened.
Yeah.
That's what that's why that's how I be knowing a nigga soft, man. Cause nigga, you
Oh
always
man.
talking all that shit, pumping your chest. Nigga tell you to step to the back and you want to stay right here where you know nigga gonna break you up. Nigga, you say, I don't know that old tough guy ass shit, man. I knew that
Who's he
shit
talking
was
about right
fake
now?
anyway.
Job of Brandon Vince Williams yesterday.
Oh shit.
I
Job
knew
Vince
that. I
Williams
knew
yesterday.
that shit. And Miles, you ought to be shaming yourself. Tell that nigga to fight, nigga. Sit up like that.
Oh, bro, hold on.
Now,
What you
Scary
talking
ass
to me
shit.
for, OG?
Miles.
OG, what, bro? First of all, bro, what you talking to me for?
Why not? You my
OG,
nephew, ain't you?
huh?
Huh? Why can't talk
Yeah,
to you no more?
but what you talking about that shit for?
Because I'm just telling you, the nigga
Oh,
be
no,
hold on, the nigga
no.
portray an image like he rough and tough, Always on the edge, like he ready,
OG.
to do whatever, whenever. Nigga tell
What's
him to
the
step
point?
to the back, and the nigga gonna say, "Well, nah, I'm right here." You know, nigga ain't finna let you fight right here. That's why you trying to stay right here.
If somebody wants to fight you, ain't you gonna fight him right then and there? What you talking to him and
No,
go to
I'm
base?
not gonna be a fool about it. I want to do it with me and you can go for
Okay.
about a good 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
around this
Yeah.
corner so we can go for 5 minutes
Yeah.
straight.
Around the corner. Got you.
If
Got
you
you. Okay.
you want a nigga to get one punch off and then everybody grab everybody. That's what he want. I know them kind of niggas, man. I done seen them kind of niggas before. I'm gonna
Who's
talk
to
a
say
bunch
that
of
was
shit
gonna
with a
happen?
bunch of people around so they can break it up before it get real good.
Miles,
Nigga,
Okay, OG.
why you post John in a Miami jersey today, bro? Why? I never thought I'd see you do some shit like that. You changing your
What you
tune? You want
mean?
him gone now? Like, what's up?
No, I don't want him gone.
Okay,
But that's what's gonna happen. So I've said that plenty times, bro.
so
Wait,
you
wait,
just
wait, wait,
resigned
wait,
to the
wait, wait,
fact.
wait. Hold on. I
But he
thought he
posted him in a
so
Miami jersey on his Instagram, bro. I was like, is that
okay. So
Miles'
I
account?
thought it was the Twitter. Cause why I just go to the Twitter? Miles, explain yourself for this one real quick.
That's
Oh, he
stupid.
got something
I
on
know
the
you
Twitter
would.
too.
Okay, hold on. No. I don't know if he did on Twitter or not, but I went to a Twitter real quick. Miles, explain this real quick, gang. Hold on, Miles. I'm gonna be real quick, brother. As I get to the Twitter, I see Miles reposted. Most of y'all don't even know who Vince Williams is. Wasn't until today. Ja Morant is right. He's not like that. Just playing tough for attention. That's how you feel, Miles? Wait, Miles, that's how you really feel?
Wait, you reposted that, Miles? Are you
Bro, they
serious?
used to be telling us Vince. They used to say Vince Williams ain't like the boogeyman, bro. Like this nigga was a spitting player
Nobody
and some
said that,
shit.
bro.
Bro,
Wait,
y'all used
Miles.
to be saying
Miles,
Vince
this
Nobody
how
ever
you
Williams
said
name
that.
feel though,
all the
gang? You
time.
reposted. This how you
That
feel?
shit never came out of my mouth, Jordan. Stop lying.
Wait,
Not
Miles,
talking about you, bro. I'm just talking
is
about
this
your
how
fan
you
base.
feel? You feel like Vince was playing tough for attention?
I mean, I don't probably, bro. Vince do be on shit like that.
We don't even know what they saying, bro.
He
Like,
got it. He got it from he got some of that shit from Dylan.
nah, this Josh shit is a cult, bro.
And
That's
that
Just
Bron
sit
shit
your
either.
crazy.
man down, bro. It's
Yeah,
creepy,
nigga.
gang.
And I'm a
That
proud
nigga,
member.
that,
Yes, it's a cult, nigga. I'm a proud
that
member,
nigga
nigga.
ain't go to
But
the
now what?
back. This nigga get beat on.
Now what, nigga?
That nigga ready to fight every game, but all of a sudden, nigga tell him to step to the back. Nah, I'm right here. Okay, nigga. All right. He
Oh,
ready.
OG, you said that?
That nigga there, he always ready to fight. That nigga ready to
OG,
fight every
when
game,
has
every
he ever
nigga
been
in
ready to
another
fight? What are you
jersey. But
talking
then
about,
nigga
bro?
tell
You
him
be
step to the
lying.
back. That nigga there said, nah, hold on, I'm right
Man,
here. Nigga, that don't protect.
man,
We
okay.
call that shit
OG,
protection talk. That's
I'm glad you want to
protection
have a
talk. That's what
conversation
that's
today,
called.
OG, because the other day you was in your feelings. I'm
No,
glad
I
you want
just
to talk today.
no. Some
No,
days
no,
I'm a
no,
little
no,
bit
no,
more
no, no,
heated
no,
than
no, no,
others,
no,
but
no, no.
I ain't in
I'm
my
glad you
feelings.
want to talk today.
I ain't in my feelings. It's just some
I'm
days I'm
glad
a
you
little
want to
more
have a
heated than
conversation
others.
because when you had trying to have a conversation the other day, you was trying to call everybody bitch ass niggas and cussing everybody out. I'm glad you want to talk that.
Who I call a
Solid
bitch ass nigga?
redirection.
Who I call a
Solid
bitch ass nigga,
redirection.
Miles?
I ain't calling
Solid
niggas soft, all
redirection,
this
man.
shit, bro.
Solid
I
I
got you,
call you.
redirection.
OG.
Solid
I
redirection.
can call
I
a nigga
understand. I
soft.
got you. I got you.
Hey,
Heaven
but
sent.
okay.
Oh, hold on.
All right, I admit to that. I admit to that. Now you admit that Josh scary.
Why would I say that, OG? Just
Cause it's the
because
truth, nigga. You
just
want to
because
tell the
you
truth?
Bro,
Ain't we truth telling today?
So
Nigga,
Mark
shit.
how is
Stein,
it
Mark
how
Stein
is it
just
the
said
truth?
Mark Stein just said they want a first round pick and a young player for Ja. You think they give up?
LOL.
If I'm the Heat, they should not trade the first round pick that we have this year. We should not trade that pick and insert Jovic, Hero, whatever for Ja. We shouldn't. I'm not doing that because I don't know about that. No.
I will give you.
Oh
I
nah,
will
nah,
raise
nah.
you.
Oh hell nah.
I will
I know
raise
you.
you. I will raise you. I will. I not raise
Go
you.
ahead.
I will give you quickly, which is a young player, and a first swap.
Hold up,
There you
there.
go.
You did all of that part of the introduction to the show talking about, bro, I want a franchise changing player. I
Yeah, but
want to face again.
I want to keep this pick.
John
I
Morant
want to
come.
keep this
I want
pick
to go to
though.
I'm gonna go to Miami. I'm gonna go to Miami and wait,
No,
what?
but I want to keep
You
that.
want
I
you
think
get
Ja's the
I want to
franchise
keep this
change.
pick though. Like if I could trade a first round in a different draft, 100%. But this pick, I
I
want to
think
keep this one right
Ja
here.
a
is the
different. Oh, you
franchise
making it about this
change.
draft
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
about to
specifically?
say
just
to
yeah.
that. Who is
I want to
John?
add this pick
You think Ja?
with Ja Morant and
No,
company.
no. You think Ja is a franchise changing player?
Who, me? I think Ja gonna have Miami
You the
lit.
one who
That's
said it, fool.
when I think about Ja gonna have Miami lit. Well,
That
I
boy
don't know
say
if
he
I
getting on
say
the
I don't know if
that
I said
boy say he
franchise
getting on
trade.
the plane.
Yeah,
That boy say he getting on the plane to go to
yeah. I'm
Miami
going
if
right
Ja
back.
is there.
If Ja gets Miami,
He is
I'm
going
literally
to
going.
Miami.
Yeah, I'm taking a flight to Miami, going to a game.
Apparently he just bought a home. They just bought a home in Miami.
I saw
Oh,
that. I don't know if it's real or not, but yeah, I saw that.
it's probably some bullshit.
But yeah, if Ja goes to the Heat, yes, I'm 1,000% getting on the flight and going to Miami game again.
But
Because he
see,
That answers your question, Tony. You think he a franchise changer?
franchise changes
watch
from as
him
far
turn
as
on
like
the bench.
no franchise changes as far as people putting people in the seats, like getting people to attend the games and things like that, like the excitement, 100%. But
Y'all don't do that no more.
a championship player, 1A player, no, he's not that. Like he's not gonna be that for us, but he's gonna bring that excitement back to
Well,
Miami,
yeah, I heard you say.
1,000%.
To be fair, you did say that. You
Oh,
did
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
yeah.
No one knows.
I
Ja
don't
is
think
so ass, dog. Like, what the fuck, man?
bro.
I don't think
Y'all,
Ja.
y'all
I
could
don't
use
like
him,
Ja
nigga.
in a whole lot of places. I think wherever he goes, he has to be. He can't be the main personality. He can't be the main. So I
He
think
gonna get his ass straightened out of
Miami's
Miami.
culture.
Yep.
Yeah,
Bro, I've been saying this shit since
Miami's
23,
culture can
bro.
handle him.
Yeah,
Miami's culture can handle him.
he gonna
They
get
can
straight.
handle him.
He gonna get straightened out
Yeah,
for sure. Nah, he
yeah.
gonna
No,
he.
we gonna talk about one of these days how that culture is outdated. We gonna talk about that shit one of these
Well,
days.
Byron, I'm just
It's
saying,
still
like,
real
I don't
though.
think he'll be big. See, like in Memphis, he the biggest thing around there, right? He the biggest thing.
Only
Can't
thing
nobody tell
around.
him shit. But if he go to a spot where
Oh,
he's just
respect
not the
Project Pat.
biggest
Respect Project
personality,
Pat. OG. Respect
huh?
Project Pat. Respect Project Pat. OG. Chill. Nah, but I
Hey,
hear you though. I hear you though. I hear you
the
though.
the last thing real
Yeah.
quick. Heaven sent.
That's what you guys tell me, and then Philly Cheese was out there taking gummies. But I got you. Go ahead.
Heaven sent. The last thing real quick. Anything to say about Kawhi and the Clippers? 119, 105 over
Why
the.
do you throwing that on me?
I'm just asking. Do you got anything to say?
No, I don't have anything to say.
Okay. All right. Clippers 17 and 23 now. Again, I'm hoping they continue to prove me wrong. Honestly,
That
Kawhi,
nigga already been ass recently.
Kawhi 33 points last night. He's averaging 28 points on the season, guys.
I think he's hurt. I think Harden's hurt.
Kawhi's averaging 28 points on the season. That might be a career high. Yeah, that is a career high. Damn.
Oh, bro.
You saying you switching up on what you said
Nah,
about
I
him
ain't switching
earlier?
up. He hooping. Somebody asked me the other day, is Kawhi better than Jaylen Brown? Like a week or two ago. I said, yeah, he's still better than Jaylen Brown to me. Meanwhile, probably majority of people probably would have said Jaylen Brown because how well Jaylen Brown's performing, but Kawhi's still better than Jaylen Brown to me, man. Kawhi's a good basketball player. When he's healthy, he hoops. 7 for 11 from 3, 4 steals last night. Harden had 22 and 8. Zubac did not play. It's fine. Zubac is now listed as day-to-day, so he's probably going to return back to the lineup. The rookie Big had 16 points, and Jordan Miller came out the bench and gave him 11 and 10 as well. So, they're rolling. What's their streak?
He be coming off the bench now, right?
Who?
I think. Zoo. Can you double
Nah,
check?
Zoo started.
I think the last time he played, he came off the bench.
He did? Let me check that.
I think so, because they were saying that they wanted him to start coming off the bench because they started winning when he wasn't there, I think.
Nah, he started the game when he played, the last game when he played.
Okay. Because I remember reading something like that. I don't know.
But to the Clippers, though, I mean, my goodness. 3, 6, 7, 11. They are 11, 13. They are 11 and 13, 11 and 2 in their last 13 games. 11 and 2 in their last, excuse me, I said that all wrong. 10 and 2 in their last 12 games. 3, 6, 7. No, I'm right. That's 11.
Oh, they're 11. They're 11.
Yeah, that's 11.
And 2.
Yeah, 11 and 2 in the last 13 games. Wins over the Lakers, Rockets, Pistons, Warriors, for whatever that's worth. Pistons again. They got some good wins under that belt, man. Shout out to the Clippers. Again, continue to prove me wrong. They went on a horrible stretch in the season. Maybe Chris Paul was the problem. Heaven sent. What you think?
Don't do that, nigga. Don't do that.
No, what I was gonna say is, yeah. So they went on the run, and then he came back, and they made him come off the bench, and they lost, and then they started him again. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. I think like they're just playing better.
Yeah, Kawhi's on a tear, bro.
I don't think there's anything.
Kawhi's on
yeah,
a crazy.
Kawhi's playing better.
He's on a crazy.
John Collins also is much better than they're just playing better.
I'm gonna do up here. I'm gonna do why you niggas winning now?
Bro, we hooping, bro. All that fake shit that was happening at the beginning of the year, the injuries, all the shooting, the crazy shooting at the beginning of the season. That shit gone now, bro. This is the real NBA season now.
John Collins is playing better. Kawhi's playing better. Chris Dunn is playing a little bit better.
You sound excited about that.
I'm not. He asked me a question. I'm just saying what happened.
And then I really can't stress enough. And then I'm really trying to shout out the draft picks over the last few years, entering them into the rotation. They really weren't expected to play much this year with all the vets, but injuries, Chris Paul getting let go, that changes things. And guys like Kobe Sanders and Jordan Miller from 2 years ago stepping into the rotation. I was cooking Lawrence Frank. I wasn't happy with Lawrence Frank because like the setup of the team, missing out on draft picks, but he might have cooked the last 2 years with some picks. Kobe's been playing well. He's a tall guard. He can play different positions, like dribble, pass, shoot at that size. He can defend different positions well. Then guys like you saw the stat line. I think he had 16 last night. Yannick, the first round pick
Yeah.
from this year's draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea who he was. So I was critical of that pick. You know, you picked him over like Reynard and Kalkbrenner. So I was mad at that pick. But that guy, he's good. He's an athlete, and yeah, he's been playing well. His on off shit is like through the roof. Like when he plays, we look really good. And another strong performance from him last night. Guys like James Harden staying steady. John Collins remember how to shoot. It's unfortunate that Derrick Jones Jr. is out, and I'm not sure what's going to happen with that knee injury. But I mean, it just made a better opportunity for like the guys I was just talking about, like Miller, Sanders, and things like that. And then Yannick coming in the short. I know Lopez haven't been the best from three, but in that five out has done like is enhanced our offense when he's in the corner at the hash. It's better for Kawhi. You know Kawhi's at the elbow and stuff, and you got Zubac at the dunker spot. It's easier for them to like shut off the middle, and then like it makes Kawhi limited. But when he's in that spacing, can get by you. He has like the entire underneath of the 3-point line to operate from, and it's unlocked him. He's the volume is up while the efficiency has stayed the same. Not a lot of guys can do that. And yeah, he's the top player. And he's really like the main reason this is going on. You know, you got guys like Byron and OG. Don't forget that both of them. That's going to tell you, oh, it's temporary, 15 games, 10 to 15 games. But no, Kawhi's been this guy, and like he's just a master.
Yeah,
Of his
why you say my name? What happened, bro?
Yes, your name. You don't know. You had a lot to say when we let go Chris Paul. Oh, the Clippers, the worst organization, the league. Kawhi, this was 15 games.
I'm gonna
Now
remember
he got nothing to
everything,
say.
bro.
Wait, no,
I remember
but
everything, bro.
nobody liked how you handled the Chris Paul situation. That's just number one. Number two,
Bro,
this little stretch is cute. This
oh,
82
it's cute.
games, it's 82 games, partner.
Bro,
But we gonna see.
We gonna see.
You don't get tired of this though. Like this is
Yeah,
year
But
6,
it's
we're tired
bro.
of
Like
what?
games, and you
I mean,
gotta,
we're not
and
gonna
if you
win
keep
nothing. But
okay,
I'm glad you know
grateful.
that. I'm glad you know that. I'm glad
that's
you
still
know that.
problematic though. As
I'm glad
long
you
as you
say
know
that.
that.
That's growth. That's growth. I'm
Yeah,
glad to
we're
hear you
not
say
gonna
that.
win nothing, but it's fine. At least I get to watch a top 10 NBA player when he's healthy play, and I
Respect.
get to watch that every single night.
That's what it come. That's what it come to, huh? You just happy you can watch
Yep.
him play. He
Yeah, I
ain't
can
gotta
watch. I
win.
can watch him be elite every
He
single night.
ain't gotta win shit.
We
But he just
Traded
he's
all this
happy to
away
watch
to
him
watch a
play.
nigga play.
It's
Okay.
unfortunate
Watch him play.
he
God
took the
bless you,
injuries
bro.
during
Hey, life.
our championship window. We had our championship window. It closed. Now we
Man,
just going to transition. I get to watch the top
hey,
player.
look
It is
at
what it is.
Amadou. I ain't gonna take that from you, my brother. Life is all about perspective. Life all about
Absolutely.
perspective. So at the end of the day,
Yeah,
my
Absolutely.
it
brother,
is.
that's what you didn't shift it to. You shifted, put things in proper perspective. You didn't face reality. So you just
Yeah,
want to
and
see,
then
Kawhi
yeah,
Leonard play
and
basketball. That's fine, bro. I ain't
yeah,
mad at you.
and then I'm gonna give him his props when he play basketball. I'm not gonna do the shit you do. It's this 15 games, this temporary. That's what you
Wait. I never
permanent,
say
bro.
I never say Kawhi can't go on a little 20-game stretch of playing basketball. I ain't never say that.
Oh, it's
I ain't
not
never
gonna be.
say
This not
that.
gonna be 20 games. We playing
Oh,
back to backs. We playing everything.
Okay,
Yeah, this we all season. This all season.
back to January.
Wait, hold
All
on. Wait, hold on.
Yep.
Is his
right.
contract about to be up or something? Let me double check because that's what that sounds like if he's playing back.
Nah.
Back
Okay.
He been hella sassy in
The
these
contract
interviews too. What you think that's about,
You,
Amadou?
you,
I mean, they asking him questions about shit that got nothing to do with basketball, bro. You know it's Kawhi.
No. I know the interview you talking about, but the question yesterday was about Ty Lue calling him playoff Kawhi, and that's what he
Oh
been
yeah, he's
playing
like, I
like
don't know who
playoff
that is.
Kawhi. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's a playoff Kawhi. You think he's just Kawhi?
And he's an
It
ignorant
is what it
fool.
is.
He's an
No,
ignorant
this
fool.
is who he is. There's no playoff Kawhi.
That is two completely different players. I don't know what. Yeah.
No, it ain't.
All
to be
right,
fair,
buddy.
that's just how Kawhi talks though. Like, he naturally just talks that way.
Yeah,
It's
he
not.
just a dry ass nigga for real.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sending
Like
some sass. I'm sending some sass in the sense that that milkshake interview. I mean, it's been some consistent sassiness in his little approach
I
to
don't
the
think
to the
it's
interview.
sassiness. I think that's just how
He's
he
focused on
always
hoops, bro,
talk
not
like that. Like
milkshake.
it's
Man, bro,
because
that is a bro. Y'all can believe that little robot gimmick, bro. That man is more human than y'all think. That's
no, but
that little robot
even with
gimmick that
the
be trying to get up. That's to relieve pressure off him. I ain't falling for
even
that no more.
no, but even in like when he was in practice, you know, like, okay, like what you gonna do after this game or whatever, like when they're asking him about
He
like
asking stupid shit, bro.
game or
Well,
stuff,
yeah,
he's like,
is
I'm
Twin
just
Mike tripping or I'm tripping?
play. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Is that better? Okay. He'd be like, yeah, I'm about to when I leave here, I'm about to get on a plane, go home, eat something, go to sleep. Like he
Nah,
naturally
but Twin, he actually got out the interview for that little milkshake stuff. They're like, all right, man, I'm gone, bro.
So
Y'all,
they asked him like
he,
3-4
he
times
pretty,
about that
he
shit,
pretty
bro.
much, bro, he pretty much pulled his version of the Russ joint. I'm out here, man. Y'all niggas tripping. Like he did his own little version of that, pretty much, bro.
Straight walked out on him. But yeah, I mean, we going probably gonna be in the play-in. I don't know if there's gonna be an avenue to not make it out the play-in because like the West guys is in the play-in. They're like, I know the Rockets were in the play-in. They're like 7-8 games above 500. So
Yes,
like
they
it's gonna be
were.
tough.
They were.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get out the play-in, but it seems like they're just gonna be in it. We'll
Oh,
see.
you shouldn't even
They
be
got
thinking about
they
getting
got
out
like
the
the fourth
play-in.
easiest.
No, they're not
He said
far.
I shouldn't worry about that.
They're not far.
You just trying to set
I'm
me up
just,
for a bet. I'm
Bro,
They're
good.
they
not
are
far
not.
from
Y'all
there.
are. No, oh, getting out the play in hell. No, ain't no way in hell they gonna get out the play
Oh,
in this
getting
year.
out the play
Yeah,
in.
he said
Oh,
getting out. Like he
fuck
shouldn't even be thinking
no,
about that.
bro.
No, I'm not talking about like the
Oh, you
playoffs. Like
saying?
once the playoffs,
Oh,
I'm
you
talking about
saying
like,
getting in it and getting out
yeah,
the? Oh, making the
Oh,
playoff.
getting past
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah. You'll have that
in
chance.
it.
Yeah,
Or
you'll have
like
that
Now,
chance.
where
No,
are
no,
they?
but at that point, what's the point, bro?
11. 11.
we enjoying hoops, bro.
Yeah.
Not
They
The
gonna
every
they
point
gonna
the
be in the
point
enjoying
playing.
hoops.
is
They gonna be in the playing in the next
the
week.
point is
Oh,
he's
go ahead.
not giving OKC
Yeah, the top
losses
pick.
Literally,
like
Yeah.
that.
that's the number one goal at this point.
But
But
I
we
just want to
drafting well.
say,
So,
I don't know why I call it straight. I always been a Kawhi fan. I ain't never hated on Kawhi. I
bro, I
hated on
heard
your
what you said the other week. You was like,
what
yeah, this for 10, 15 games. This for 10. I'm like, bro, what OG
I'm
talking about?
I'm talking about I was talking about your team as a whole. I like Kawhi. I always like Kawhi. I ain't got no issue
Mm.
with Kawhi. But I will say this: since you feeling so good, we might well bet up that bet to another $50.
Hey,
Just
Nah,
I'm
just
gonna do.
I'm
put
good
it
on
out
that
Don't let
bet.
OG.
You can have
Don't let
that bet.
OG talk about no bad game stretch, bro.
Yeah,
You see how he
I'm a,
reacted on a
How you
3 game stretch
like
the other day.
How you like Kawhi but not like you a thorough guy, OG. How you like Kawhi but not Bron? And one plays basketball, one does it.
shit. You don't want me to tell you the truth. Shit.
One
She trying
gets
to. She trying
paid
to
and
convert
actually
folks, ain't
plays
it?
Yeah.
basketball, and the other gets paid and don't play basketball.
I will give you that. I will give you the fact that LeBron has been more healthy than Kawhi throughout his career. Um, I just like that Kawhi like taking big shots. I don't know. It's just something about nigga ain't
Nigga,
scared of the
what?
big, ain't scared of the moment. That's what I
Bro, that
like. I
nigga is
don't know.
not no bro.
I don't
That
Bron
know.
nigga is
I don't
Bron
know.
hit
It's just something about it to
Bron
me.
that
It's
nigga is
hit
different.
Bron
not no
hit
killer,
like
bro.
2 or 3. Bron hit like 2 or 3 game winners just in one playoff run alone.
He also makes the basketball play quite a bit too.
But literally in one playoff run alone, hit multiple game winners. Kawhi only
That boy
had one in
Kawhi got some of the
2019.
greatest PR I ever seen in my life. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. That boy,
he
he
hooping,
made
bro.
it
You gotta
something
give him
harder
his
than
props.
Teflon.
He's hooping, bro.
No, but you want to bet the extra 50 though, Amadou?
No, I'm not
How
betting no
about you
50.
bet?
You can have that 50.
How about you
I
take
got
that 50 and bet Tez on the game tomorrow when y'all play Minnesota?
He's scared.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And stop running.
Miles, what you want to bet, Miles? Since you over there,
I,
you
I,
see over
I
there, what you want
nigga.
to bet?
Hey, hold on, y'all play what Minnesota tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with the Wolves, nigga. What you gonna try and do,
Matter of
OG?
fact,
Oh shit.
I ain't talking about
What you
tomorrow. I'm
trying to
talking
do,
about
nigga?
some other shit. You ain't got
Oh
nothing to
shit.
do
Nah,
with
they jumping
Minnesota.
right
Wait,
now.
no,
Ain't got nothing to
we
do
ain't
with
running
scary,
Minnesota. I
bro.
ain't
mini,
talking
We
about
ain't
bruh.
that.
scary, bro.
He
Don't
running
try
I
to
from
talk
ain't
about
talking
mini,
my.
about that.
bruh.
We talking about your team right now, OG. We talking about your team. Don't bring mine into this shit. Do you want to
man,
bet? Yes or no?
OG,
He not, bro. He's not going
Ooh.
to bet you because
All
they
right,
play
bro. I got you.
OKC tonight,
It's a
bro.
back to back. We got to play. Okay, we got to play the. We got to play the
Come on,
number
bro.
one team in the league
bro,
tonight,
y'all
and
gonna
then
be
play
resting by
Bro,
Minnesota.
fourth
hold
quarter,
on,
boy.
OG.
Y'all play against Smack tonight.
You just told us a couple days ago that OKC was regular. Did you not?
I did not say
Oh,
they
God,
were. I
did you
said
say
they.
that? Did you not say it?
Thank you,
I did
Miles.
not say that.
Thank you,
I did
Miles.
not. I
Yes, you
said they
did,
more
bro.
vulnerable.
Thank you,
I
Miles.
said
Cause
they
you
more
you, you said
vulnerable.
you said they regular because they because of what the Spurs was doing to them,
Preach.
and because you think y'all could. Y'all
Preach.
not as good
He
as the
made it seem like I
Spurs, bro.
was lying yesterday. Preach. I'm telling
Like,
you.
come on, man.
See what I'm saying?
OG, the only reason that shit stuck out to me, bro, because you was like, you the only person in here saying, like, look, we can fuck, can't nobody in the West fuck with us but OKC.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as
I
they lost them
said
3 games to the Spurs, your tune changed, bro.
Yeah.
I said they are more vulnerable now. I said that the Spurs may have shown some things that other teams can use, and I feel like my team is one of those teams that has,
Okay, bro.
as far as what they did defensively, my team can emulate some of that.
So
That's what I said.
instead of losing in 5 games, y'all gonna lose in 6. Got you.
Say, you know what?
Got you.
I'm
Okay,
trying,
OG, I got you.
Ma.
I
I'm
know you
No,
trying
like
to
you.
no,
bet.
bro,
Seeming
but
like
no,
you like
OG, no,
like
don't be
this
trying, don't be
OG.
leave my team alone. We talking about yours right now. You
No, I was
came
trying
into
to
the
bet.
season, you came into the season on this high horse, nigga, not me.
I'm just trying. I don't know why I'm the most hated, but I was trying to bet
Most
Amadou.
hated.
Bro, stop
Oh my
saying
God.
that,
Hey
I
Jordan,
was
bro.
hey
try-
Jordan,
Bro,
get
stop
your man,
saying that.
Jordan.
I
Get your
was
man,
trying to
Jordan.
bet
Come on, you most
Amadou because
hated.
we got a bet and he
Most
feeling good.
hated.
So I said, "Did you want to make the bet 100 instead of 50?" That's all
See,
I was trying to do.
you must be feeling good too. I don't hear
Against the Clippers, yes.
I don't
Against
hear the anger. I don't hear the anger in your voice from 2 days ago no more. So I don't know, bro. You must be feeling real
because
good.
that's because niggas was lying on me that day. Niggas ain't lying on me today. Niggas telling the truth. Man, that's why.
Around long enough,
Niggas
Man,
I'm gonna
was
definitely
lying
lie
on
on
me
you.
two
I'm gonna
days
definitely
ago.
start lying on
Hey,
you about the
bro.
hallway.
The
we
host was lying on me two
nah. He
days
just
ago.
said what I
Yeah,
said. Literally, he just literally just said what I said. But I don't even got to talk to you until 8 hours when I'm
Man,
saying.
OG, can I get
Damn,
Cause as soon
bro.
as that game over, make sure
OG, can I get
yeah.
Minnesota?
He ain't gonna
Oh
bet you.
God.
He ain't gonna
Okay.
bet you.
that's a
That's
back to back,
crazy,
low.
bro.
Low, that's a
I'm
back to
not gonna
back.
lie. I
Hey,
don't. I don't
Feels
like
Hey,
Minnesota
mad
Tez,
more
hard
than
to
the
Tez,
bet
Spurs.
though,
Tez,
A
bro.
back to
what
back
next
where
turn
they
y'all
don't
play though, Tez?
gotta travel. By the way,
That's not a back to
a
back,
back to
bro.
back where they don't gotta travel. By the way, low.
I don't like how all
Oh,
y'all
it don't
betting
gotta
on Minnesota.
travel?
I'm not gonna lie.
Nope.
Sleeping in their own
Man,
beds.
man, come on, bro.
Nope.
All right,
say
so I'm
that
only
back to
asking for
back.
Minnesota because I know you're not gonna give me OKC.
He not.
You know, and low. Funny enough, he said OKC was the one. He said, wait, no, never mind. He gave me OKC though. I'll leave it at that. He gave me
I
OKC.
gave you OKC
Nah,
because
nah.
it's on the front end. Yeah, it's on
He'll
the
give
front
you
end.
okay. He'll give you OKC because it's the first game. He not gonna give you tomorrow though. He'll bet you OKC.
Nah, he ain't betting. He
Man,
not
that
betting
shit
nobody else. He
crazy.
not betting nobody else OKC.
Tez, when Minnesota play these folks again, it's not a back to back, bro. Like what? February, April, some shit.
Yeah, you got all the action you want, and I
Yeah,
promise you got
I think
all
it's
that. If it ain't
a
no back to back, you got all the action you want.
All right, man,
I
I got
promise.
you,
We
bro.
can
You
lock it
fine.
in right now. Matter of fact, that
Yeah,
way
yeah,
we
we
that.
can. Oh God, yeah,
Yeah,
we can do that.
yeah. Go find it. Matter
Yeah,
of
we
fact,
get
I'll
this shit
find it,
on.
and
I
I'm gonna
got
send you a ticket right now because I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something before it's all
Wait,
you.
over.
what
Gonna
you
show
just
me
bet?
some
What you
shit.
just bet?
You what? I'm
Might
betting the
come. Them
next
old
time we
niggas
play
got me.
Minnesota.
Oh,
I'm gonna show this nigga. I'm gonna learn you, nigga. You gonna learn one way or another. Hold on.
Bro, let me see. February. Nope.
You hard headed. That's your problem.
March.
You hard to learn.
All right, look, March 25th. What's my girl birthday? Nice little 50 I can give her for her
Better go
birthday.
on buy that gift right now, nigga. Go on
Shit,
buy
I'm
that
gonna use
gift
your money
right now
for it.
while you got it, nigga. Bet it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
That's a bet.
Look,
And
I'm
it's
gonna
in
tell her.
Minnesota, nigga. And
I'm
it's
gonna
in
tell her.
Minnesota. Now,
I'm gonna tell her.
Oh,
I'm like,
niggas got
I'm
girls
like,
now. Okay.
I
Okay.
told her, I said, hey, I said, you don't know her blood. Look, Unc sent you this. Here you go. Happy birthday.
Better be getting the Valentine's
I'm
Day
happy.
plans ready, nigga.
yeah. Tell you what, nigga. You fuck with me, nigga.
Yeah.
You
Look,
gonna be
OG,
you gonna be eating bologna on that
don't forget
birthday,
now.
nigga.
March
You
the
fuck
March
with
the
me if you
March the
want
March
to.
the 25th, bro.
All right, that's a bet. Go. I'm matter of
March
fact,
the
I'm gonna send you a
25th.
ticket right now. I'm
Y'all
gonna
ain't
send you a ticket
look.
right now.
Y'all ain't got no back to back. Y'all got a game on Monday. Y'all got a game on Friday. So I ain't trying to hear no excuses.
And low, you scary while you sitting around there looking for a bet. You talking all that big shit about the Patriots and the Texans, talking about you finna send the invoice, nigga. And I ain't never see no invoice. I
Oh
got
Lord,
Meech
here he go.
invoice. I got
Nigga, we
Meech
betting.
invoice.
I'm
You
not
ain't
even
sent
worried
now,
about that.
nigga. Yeah.
I know we betting. I don't gotta worry about. I'm gonna just say I have forgot honestly, but nigga, I'll send that shit whenever, nigga. I know we betting.
Okay, so we
Ain't nothing
bet. We
else.
locked in.
Yeah, 100, right?
Say no 100, nigga. Say that. Said 50.
I think that we
nigga, it's
good.
the division round to go to
Yeah.
the conference championship, and you a Texans fan. Bet 100.
Nigga, Nico Collins ain't playing, nigga. And CJ looked like a scared
I
man
just
out
gave
there.
you
I'm just
$100 the other day.
Hey, bro,
Yeah,
come
I
on, OG.
appreciate it.
You was a funny guy,
That shit was for
man.
charity. I told you it was for
Hey,
charity.
I know how to move, nigga. I know how to move. I know
That,
how
that
to
was for
swindle niggas.
charity. That was for
I'm a
charity.
hustler, nigga.
That's fine.
I'm a
Enjoy it.
hustler,
That was
nigga.
for charity.
Damn.
Enjoy it.
Yeah,
Don't say I ain't never
yeah.
do
I'm
nothing
gonna
for
pick
you.
up.
Don't say I
I'm
ain't
gonna
never do
pick up
nothing
some
for
more on
you.
the back end
Don't
too.
say
I'm
I
gonna
ain't
pick
never
up
do
some
nothing
more.
for
You know,
you.
what I'm talking about. I'm gonna pick up some more on the back
Y'all
end too,
not winning
nigga.
tonight,
Yeah.
OG. I promise you, y'all not winning tonight.
Okay. Okay.
I promise you, y'all not.
Se-
I promise you.
75 to 100 we
No,
do.
no. I might. No, I'm not. It's not worth taking that. No, it's
Yeah,
not
man.
worth it. It's not worth it. I might get back up with you for that though, but it's not worth it. But all in all though, this is about to move to open talks. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the show today. Reminder: we're gonna be talking about all the NFL playoff divisional games this weekend in Spaces tomorrow. I'm trying to hear from some new people. I'm trying to get some new people to come into the Discord. I'm trying to get some new people to subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Twitch, and things like that. So I'm going to take it to Spaces, and hope that a lot of people will come in there. So make sure you all. I will schedule the space tonight. So make sure you all pop into the space tomorrow. I'm going to end this daily show stage, and y'all can transition to open. I'm not going to share my screen for that Memphis and Orlando game right now because I'm about to do some make a video and stuff like that real quick. Let me see. It's on right now. It's 5-2. I can't share my screen right now. I can probably share my screen like 15 minutes or something like that, but I'm not going to share it right now. But either way, I'm going to take it to open talks. And if I share my screen, it's going to be in open talks. And after that, it'll go to the watch parties eventually. So thank y'all for all the support today. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube if you're not subscribed already. Make sure y'all follow the Twitch if you're not following already. Peace, blessings, and love. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow morning in Spaces at Fact and Stats _ on Twitter. All right, I'm about to end this joint, y'all. I'm going to take it to open talks. I'll just connect this for everybody. Yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. It's cause I'm